Sometimes things don't go right. Always tripping when it don't go right. Maybe you should give it just one try. Baby, let's give it just one try. One try. I ain't been around you. When I am, you never seem to want me to be around you. What am I supposed to do? Every time I come to you, you never wanna talk things through. What are we supposed to do? Tell me what we're supposed to do. Sometimes things don't go right. Always tripping when it don't go right. Maybe you should give it just one try. Maybe let's give it just one try. One try, one try. One try, one try. Maybe let's give it just one try. I really wanna give it just one try. One try. One try. Maybe let's give it just one try. I really wanna give it just one try. Sometimes things don't go right. Always tripping when it don't go right. Maybe you should give it just one try. Baby, let's give it just one try. One try. I ain't been around you. When I am, you never seem to want me to be around you. What am I supposed to do? Every time I come to you, you never wanna talk things through. What are we supposed to do? Tell me what we're supposed to do. Sometimes things don't go right. Always tripping when it don't go right. Maybe you should give it just one try. Maybe let's give it just one try. One try, one try. One try, one try. Maybe let's give it just one try. I really wanna give it just one try. One try. One try. One try. Maybe let's give it just one try. I really wanna give it just one try. Sometimes things don't go right. Always tripping when it don't go right. Maybe you should give it just one try. Baby, let's give it just one try. One try. I ain't been around you. When I am, you never seem to want me to be around you. What am I supposed to do? Every time I come to you, you never wanna talk things through. What are we supposed to do? Tell me what we're supposed to do. Sometimes things don't go right. Always tripping when it don't go right. Maybe you should give it just one try. Maybe let's give it just one try. One try, one try. One try, one try. Maybe let's give it just one try. I really wanna give it just one try. One try. One try. One try. Maybe let's give it just one try. I really wanna give it just one try. Sometimes things don't go right. Always tripping when it don't go right. Maybe you should give.
Hey y'all. Happy Sunday. How are we doing, guys? Who's in the chat? Let's see. Candy Killer, what's up? I think this is your first time in stream. First time I'm seeing your name. TSC Guitar. You've definitely been here before. What's up, sweetheart? Rushane. What's up? Rushane, I haven't seen you in a while. I don't know, not yet though, because y'all be making me walk a lot through the city. I'm not ready. And it's cold. TJ, what's up? What's up? Um, Hamid? Hey, how are you? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Janessa, what's up? Bobber, hello. Zamed, hello and welcome. See, Anthony. Wait, your name is Charles. I think your name is Charles. What's up, Charles? If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, but I think it's Charles. What's up? How is your weekend going, guys? How was your Thanksgiving break if you're in the States? Of course, everywhere else, outside of the US, they just had like, a regular like week. But how's everybody doing? For those that did celebrate Thanksgiving, how was it? Mine was popping. I'm not even gonna hold you. What else? Got a lot happening. I usually don't stream on Sundays, even though at some point I've been debating whether or not I should do Wednesdays and Sundays, but life is kind of crazy right now. So just once a week, and I'm performing on Wednesday, which is why we're having the stream today. If you haven't heard Nef's EP yet, Situationships, hear it. Yes, Situationships. That was probably like my favorite project that I did. And I think it's mostly because like I controlled everything about it. Like the production, the music, the lyrics, the mixing, the mastering, even down to the fucking artwork. All me. All me, baby, even down to merch and whatever the fuck, even though it was like a limited time run on the merch, because quite frankly, I really don't have the money nor the space to create such a high inventory and kind of wait to see who orders whatever. Speaking of merch, I've been trying to look into merch ideas or whatever the fuck. That way I don't have to actually keep a physical inventory on hand, but I do want something that's actually like high quality, because unfortunately everybody's charging an arm and a leg down the supply chain, whatever thing. So by the time I were to charge people for merch, it's like mad expensive. And then I'm probably making anywhere between like $5 to $7 per unit sold. But that's for another day to discuss. Let's see, Janessa says, my Thanksgiving was kind of fun. Kinda? Why was it kind of fun? Why wasn't it all the way fun? Let's see, Charles. Akira, what's up, baby? Akira, were you in the chat with something? Hit the keys when I think he mentioned something about Nam and doing like a group thing. I don't know if y'all are really planning that out. Let me know. Kind of interested to be in a house with musicians again. I haven't done that in a while since tour. Let me see. Charles says, my family celebrated yesterday and it was bomb. That's the shit I like to hear. Me and my family, we normally do like a 2-part. Also, forgive me, like I forgot to eat before getting on stream, so I have like food here. So if I'm like randomly chewing, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, my family normally does like a 2-part thing. So the first one, which is like Thursday, is like, one of my friends said it's like the corporate version of like Thanksgiving. It's a little bit more tame, it's with the parents and the grandparents. And then like the second one is like me, my brother, and like my cousins. And like, I don't know how as an adult, like we are allowed to like supervise ourselves. But the second one is definitely the most like turned up one. That's the one where we get kind of loud. So if you follow me on Instagram, you definitely got a preview of this shit like Friday night. Like it's a lot. There's a lot happened that didn't make it to a phone, because by the time it happened, people have already like hit the floor. My sister-in-law over here walked into a wall. It was a vibe. It's fun. Part 2 to Thanksgiving, I look forward to every year. Let's see. Scooby! What's up, baby? Let me see. Janessa, I was enjoying myself, then my phone died. Aw. Scooby, my Thanksgiving was amazing. I got a new beat done. That's what I like to hear. I wanted to be a little bit productive during Thanksgiving, but it really wasn't happening. I brought my laptop back home to my mom's crib. It really didn't happen. I thought I wanted to be, but it didn't go down that way. Let's see, Akira, yep, we did it last year. Jam at Nam. Woo woo. What's up? You're new to chat, I think. Am I? Are you? Am I wrong? Am I right? Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, you literally, oh, my bad. You literally said, hello. I'm a first timer here. I just saw your name and yeah. Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you. Rushane says, mine's was fun and chill. I'm happy to hear that, Rushane. I'm very happy to hear that. What are the New Year's? Damn, I'm over here skipping Christmas already. I was going to say, like, what's the New Year's Eve, like, vibe for everyone? Do you guys have plans? I'll be moving in, like, a couple days, so I am not spending more fucking money this season. I am poor. Between like gifts and prep and like moving expenses and actually moving, like the devil is coming from my pockets this season. The devil is coming from my pockets this season for sure, for sure. All right, so today obviously is a review stream. I don't know, I should do a better job at posting this on my Instagram as well. But the next couple streams are definitely still going to be like review streams. And then once I'm settled into the new apartment, then we'll go back to like making some beats live. So since today is the review, let me drop the link for you guys if you want to submit. Doesn't necessarily have to be a BandLab link, but this stream is brought to you by BandLab. Yay! Yay! BandLab. Let me get the link. All right, cool. Did that paste? Oh, giving me such issues. All right. Oh yeah, let me like actually write something. Submit your tracks here. This is gonna be first come, first serve. If you don't feel like waiting, $10 super chat helps you cut the line and all that good stuff. And let me make sure that I am a good influencer and pin it. Boom, boom. There we go. What else do I have to do to be a good influencer? I'm performing on Wednesday. I got a last minute show on Friday that was added on a BandLab sponsored event on Friday in Brooklyn, which I'm really, really looking forward to. The giveaway! I am hosting a giveaway, guys. I'm giving away mad shit. It's a producer starter pack. We got 2 MIDI controllers, interface, microphone, headphones, like everything you need to literally kickstart your shit. That's like my holiday giveaway and whatnot. So let me go ahead and drop the link in there. And you guys can enter. It's free to enter, of course. And shebang. Just fire it off in a chat right there. So yeah, it's open to anyone and everyone within the 48 continental states, 13 or older, but I'm not checking your ID. So like just enter. Just enter. Somebody's gonna win. Only one grand prize winner. I'm hoping to do maybe one in the summer, maybe do like a semi-annual thing, do a giveaway every 6 months, twice a year. But we'll see how this one goes, and we'll see how my budget goes as well. Let's see. My bad, y'all. Let's check the chat. Let's see. TSC says, going on a new diet, gotta get what, can't read apparently. Let's see. Going on a new diet, gotta get this last little bit of weight off. Don't stress yourself over that shit. It's so tough. It is so tough. As long as you're like maintaining some level of consistency, like trying to make better choices along the way, just like little ones, and then like hit that gym 2-3 times a week, then like over time, just implement small things along the way. You are loved, you are beautiful, god damn it. Let's see. Scooby, my new instrumental album drop next Sunday. Oh, next Sunday's your birthday. How old are you gonna be if you don't mind me asking? Scooby. Rushane, TBD, what I'm doing for NYE. Either going out or hosting at my crib. Wow. Wow, good for you. I don't like hosting. I don't like hosting anything at all. I thought I would, after getting like my own place, but then I really realized that I don't like cleaning up after people. I had a housewarming for this apartment literally just this year, and it was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was definitely a good time. And then like everybody left, and it was kind of like, damn, like y'all ain't wanna help me Yeah, I ain't want to help you put the trash. Yeah, I ain't want to. You know what I mean? It's just like you're not obligated to help, but shit, I gotta do everything. Yeah, so I still have to do. I have to do another housewarming again. Lord have mercy. Okay, and Woo Woo says, "Yo, Scooby, I just released my instrumental yesterday. Oh, congratulations! Happy to hear it. But let me stop, yammering, and let's kick off some tracks, shall we? Let me where's the list? Where's the fucking list? Oh, all right. Okay, so this first link is a Google Drive link. I don't know if I care to. I mean, it's the same person that submitted twice, so we'll just go to this one. I think it started already. My bad. Let's kick it off from the beginning. The audio is not coming through. All right. Audio up. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Janessa, I redid the. Submit it. Send it. Ooh. Ah. First flight out of here, I'ma fucking disappear. Cause I know that this bitch is toxic. I like this. First flight out of here. Like here, I'm looking for the vid me beatboxing. Ooh. I know you toxic for me, still let you play my heart. My homies tell me I should leave, say that you gon' leave me scarred. Some about that toxic energy, made me wanna change you off. Even though I know you just gon' end up leave me in the dark. The old me would back it up and leave, cause I know just who you are. You show me your love's make believe. I'm not the one to buy your heart, control me and think I wouldn't see all the tricks you pull so far. There won't be a fairy tale ending. I know this love cause we both toxic. I know that this bitch is toxic. We're all toxic. First flight out of here, I'ma fucking disappear. BeatStars.com. Cause I know that this bitch is toxic. And all she do is cause me problems. I mean, I don't know, these lyrics are way too relatable. I'm a fucking see, I get mad at you. Hoping that you change your toxic ways and that attitude. Everything hey. About all the good times that I have with you. When we would laugh, talk, and kick through that, it matter you. My only real critique is like, most of the time, like, guys know we're toxic and y'all still stay. So what does that really say about you? Ha! That shit need a de-esser like crazy though. Oh my bad. I didn't scroll back up. Thomas. That was pretty good, guys. What do we think? What are we thinking? Charles has fire emojis. I'm over here tuning to the mic. My bad. Let me see. I like it. I fucks with it. It just needs it just needs to be mixed. There's a lot of I don't like that. It hurts my ears. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I have a thing where I'm like really scared to like piss people off because some people don't like the sound of other people chewing. And I'm trying not to be like barbaric on his pitch. But let me see. Janessa, I sent the redo in the second submission. Oh, got you. Candy Killer, that was good. Candy, I see your name in the list too. I think you submitted, I forget, just today. All right, so next one is Ruth Ronnie. Let's bring you over here. There we go. This one's called OVO. OVO. It sounds like OVO. Let me stop. The Drake reference is already kicking in. I'm sorry. Take some time. Agreed, Rashane. See, Anthony, 8 out of 10. Should we do that? Should we start rating things? Skies purple, bright red rose, just let go. the camera real quick so I don't see me being an animal. But I don't know. It's giving me monotony. Just a little bit.
Some say I'm crazy for loving you, tongue in cheek.
The only reason I say like it's giving monotony, because like even in a chill track, you can still have dynamics. You can have like very quiet, right? And then it gets semi-loud, but it's semi-quiet, then it gets really quiet. Like there's dynamics, right? I don't know if that helps, like explain it. But Janessa says Janessa said that they'll leave if we read. All right, we ain't gotta do that. I mean, y'all can if you want to. I'm not doing that personally. Because I do think that leaves room open for people just to be like, your shit is trash, and then don't actually like say anything to like help it not be trash. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. So, man, music is objective. I mean, based on my influences. I like this track here. I like it too. It's just monotonous. It's monotone. There are no dynamics. I need some dynamic range. Let's see. Zamed 7 out of 10. Let me see. Zamed says, I want to share my own. I don't want to share my own tracks yet. I get nervous. LOL. But there's a girl I know that makes good music. I want her to get all the glory. I submitted it. Zamed, don't be afraid to like share your music with the world, because quite frankly, like at some point you just have to take that step. You have to take that leap. Like there is no such thing as waiting for perfection. Like, and getting better takes time. Like it doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in a month. It might not even happen in a year. So don't be afraid to submit your stuff. Yeah, especially to my streams. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, you're terrible. Hey, oh my God. Right, I'm not. I'm not that person. I am not that person, darling. But overall, I like the track. I think we could have some more dynamics in chillness. We can have very quiet chill, or we can have pretty loud chill, but then we kind of bring it down to medium and then like really quiet. So yeah, we could have some more dynamics in here. Let's see. Woot Woot says, pretty good song, not gonna lie. Janessa, also, I think my song got better from this live stream. Ooh, stop it. Stop it. We're helping community? My God, go figure. Go figure. All right, let's go on to the next one. Let's go on to the next one. Also, guys, while you're here, please feel free to like the video. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing something pretty decent, and it'll recommend it to other people. So that'd be great. Just click that like button for me real quick. Wait, I'm copying and pasting from the wrong fucking keyboard. I do this all the time. Dun, 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 dun. Somebody told me that I should do this in a faster way, but I really don't care at this point. I'm a stubborn child of Caribbeans. Charles! It's here.
Try to pretend I care.
Oh shit. Stop footage. She says,
I wanna go even though we just got here. Feel like I waste her time. Feel like I'm wasting mine. It ain't a fault, I know. She's just not her. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Waiting for that final day, but it doesn't work that way. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Guess it doesn't work that way. There comes a time, there comes a day. Everything's fine, all is okay. It's not today, but I'm on my way. Never enough, keep moving on. Don't know how much, don't know how long. It's not today, but I'm on my way. not today, but I'm on my way. It's not today, but I'm on my way. Everyone says move on, everyone says she's gone. I don't wanna hear, but they keep on talking, taking it day by day. Try not to drift away. I'll get there one day, so I'll keep on walking. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Keys and boxes everywhere. Didn't plan to end up here. What are you waiting for?
I have thoughts.
Didn't plan to end up here.
I have thoughts.
There comes the time, there comes the day. Everything's fine, all is okay. It's not today, but I'm on my way. Never enough, keep moving on. Don't know how much, don't know how long. It's not today.
All right, so I was stuffing my face listening to this. I was actually kind of happy this is one of the longer ones. Personal opinion. I feel like between what's happening melodically, the vocal production, and the drums, to me, sound like three separate ideas trying to be one. This might just be like a sound design thing. I feel like for this type of track, you might want to go for, of course, please take this with the 2 grains of salt, not just the 1. But I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the drum programming, or at least the drum kit used for this one. Maybe more acoustic drums, because it's giving me, I think somebody said it in chat, Scooby, giving Owl City Fireflies type vibe. That's what I'm getting too. But I'm not really getting it from the drum programming. I don't know if it just has, if the drums just need to be mixed a little bit more to make them pop through the mix, because in general, they're kind of quiet. I'm wondering if you'd want to experiment with using like acoustic drum samples instead of like a hip hop drum kit instead. And I would say, I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of I guess the chords or the pads used in the background. Maybe switch those up. I feel like the vocals are fine. I feel like what was happening with the vocals, like I think that should be like left alone completely. I don't know. I think it's just like sound selection, really. I think it's just sound selection for me. This is just a personal opinion, of course, right? There isn't anything I'll be like, oh my God, it was terrible, brah. I think there was something happening in like the pads, maybe something oscillating that it kind of felt a little, holy shit, excuse me, that felt a little out of tune, but not really. I think like, I don't know. Again, I think it's just sound selection. Let me see. Janessa said, I'm liking this. Of course, Scooby said the Owl City Fireflies. Woo woo. I hate to admit it, but I think I needed to hear the song. Aww. That's what, honestly, that's shit like that is what matters way more than whatever the fuck I'm saying. Let me see. Zamed said the drums somehow go well with the vocals. It's fair enough. Also said it was catchy for me. Janessa, I like the vocals too. I think the vocals are just fine as is. Let me see. Charles says my wife had a problem with the sound selection as well. Listen to us. Listen to the women. But like sound selection is an easy fix, right? Because it's like as long as you have like, if you have your music theory basics, like sound selection is just going to be the next thing. But like, I feel like sound selection is just something like you kind of build an ear for, right? You'd have to like really, depending on the type of genre that you want to make or what it's supposed to be influenced by, you kind of have to dive down a hole of like listening to like that same shit over and over and over. Like if I want to get better at like my trap production, I just gotta listen to like anything and everything that Future has made over his entire career up until this point, right? You kind of have to like submerge yourself, and then you start psychologically like start storing what things are supposed to sound like. So like when you're actually selecting your drums or your chords and your pads, you know what qualities that you're aiming to look for. And if they're not there yet, then you kind of have an idea how to make them sound a certain way if you know like you're mixing stuff and like EQing all that good shit. But like, you know, just like your wife, I think sound selection can be improved, and a little bit on the arrangement side too. A little bit on the arrangement side. Like when it comes down to certain breaks or pre-hooks or bridges, I think like drop some instruments out of it and create like more dynamic range from section to section. Let's see, Janessa, sound selection. Okay. I'm taking mental notes myself. Solid. But thank you, Charles, for submitting. And who do we got next? Scooby. Scooby got something for me. Bang, bang, bang. Damn it. Get over here. Get over here. Y'all know that reference? It's Mortal Kombat, if you don't know. But this one's called Sunday Jam by Scooby.
Oh my god, it's Scooby.
This is funky already. Okay. Oh, I like this. Thoughts. I have thoughts. Also, what's up, G-Rad? I think that's how you pronounce your name, because usually XI is like a Z sound, but please correct me if I'm wrong. Welcome to stream. Scooby, I very much like this track. Very funky from the start. I think with like some mixing, like this shit could really pop. I would love to see what's happening under the hood if it's here, if you produced it in BandLab. Let's see, fork or track. Just open in studio. What are we doing? I'm very curious to see what's happening. I think for this track though, I think you could benefit from having some pockets. And usually the easiest way to create pockets is just randomly dropping out your drums towards the end of a bar. And I think you do that right here. I see it. Let's see. Yeah. I think more of those is going to be fun. Yeah. I like that. And I see that you introducing instruments, take some out, bring them back in. But I would say more of that. I'm not sure if you produced this in, let me know, Scooby, did you make this in BandLab or was it like stuff that you got elsewhere? Because if you're able to mess around with the arrangement of all the drum parts versus just the drum loop, I think that would be dope too. So just like how you drop some of the parts out within each of the loops, if you have the drums separated, definitely experiment bringing those in and out different parts of the drum kit. Makes it more dynamic. And then you have like this breakdown part. Ooh, excuse me. I've been stuffing my face in between, so it's like, that's what I get. That's what I get for trying to stuff my face fast as shit out of nowhere. There's like this breakdown section I was hearing. Where is that? Where is it? Usually the waveforms. Where is it? I think it's this here. Yeah. Where's it over here? No. Forgive me. It's actually this part. I was already over here. Scooby says it's a church vibe. What church you go to? I'm Caribbean, so I was raised Catholic. I don't play this in church at all. All right, so Scooby, it seems like this track here is all of the musical parts. Did you produce this in GarageBand and then bring it into BandLab? Because there's a lot happening. I really like this track, deadass though. I would say it just comes down to mixing. Because I think even when the drums are in, they can pop out more. Plus these are type loud because they're all clipping. Of course, I'm not gonna hit save. This is your project. I'm not gonna be that bum. All right, so we bring it down so that this right here cannot be in the red. Cool. And then which one is the drums? Is it this one? Yeah. Are there any effects on here? Let's see. Effects. One thing that I like doing in every DAW, no matter what it is, it's always like this driver. It's different things in different DAWs. I think in Logic it's distortion. In Ableton it's drum bus, and here it's just BL driver. It does the same thing. And then we can open up the tone a little bit. But it depends on what parts there is. So then the drums kind of come up a little bit. But then this might be a little too much too. You know where I'm coming from? It's like Scooby says yes, and I use the drums in BandLab. I think if you is this just a kick? I know I'm spending a lot of time on this one. Okay, so it's just a kick. Okay. And then okay. It has a nice bounce to it. I do like this though. But yeah, play around with like the mix of like your different drum parts. And it seems like you mostly just have the kick and snare. This is pretty good for only 2 parts of the drums. I would say if you want to add not necessarily hi-hats, but cymbals, like those are nice for a track like this. Definitely have like your chill tracks, the chill part or the verse part maybe with like hi-hats, and then for the chorus area use cymbals in place of the hi-hats. But good job, sweetheart. I love it. I'm gonna exit out of this, but I'm not gonna save it because I'm not fully in that space, the mixing mindset right now to like be making semi-permanent changes to your stuffs. But I think the chat overall agrees that they definitely enjoy this track for real, for real. Zaman says, I really fuck with those drums though. They're good. I think they're good. I want to hear some hi-hats and some cymbals, like, cause it's giving like a full acoustic band kind of feel, and you kind of want that satisfaction of like hearing that. And the best way to hear that, if the drums and the guitar, if the horns and the guitars are already good to go, like definitely add in a little bit more with the drums. Get some acoustic sound samples in there. Who is calling me? Why didn't I put this on D&D? Where is my phone? Oh, it's under my plate of food. Did I put this in? This one's called Looking Back. Let's check this out. This is nice and chill. I feel like I'm waiting for a drop, right? It's like I'm waiting for the oh, that actually happened right on time. That wasn't planned. But the drop is not as, I have thoughts. Under my plate of food. I'm dead ass. I was like, where the fuck is this shit? I'd say sound selection's off with this one. Oh, it's switching up. Huh. Oh, this is... Oh, wow. Now I really have thoughts. Oh. Oh. I mean... This is a lot to process. This is a lot to process. Interesting. Let's just bring the mixer down on that one. That was a lot to process. I had thoughts, and then the thoughts immediately changed with the drop of the vocals. We have a lot of different keys happening here. We have different keys within the song, the track itself, the beat itself, and then the vocals are also in a different key. Right? I'm not the only one hearing this. Y'all gonna hear this with me. Like, there's there's a lot of songs happening in this one song. I think just gonna hit the pause on that one. Nah, actually, I'm just not gonna continue playing it. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot happening there, and it's not necessarily all cohesive. Like it started off pretty, and then the beat dropped, which I didn't actually. I just kind of guessed it. I didn't know that was gonna happen. But like even with the drop itself, it was a little underwhelming. But the drop itself was not totally in key, but I had hope. And it just kind of, it kept going to this place, and I didn't really know when it would stop going to this place. It's just, it's interesting, to say the least. I think I gave this advice to somebody the last stream, or at least I gave the same advice during some track during the last stream, that like sometimes you might have to go back to the basics. I think we jump too soon into trying to make our own music when we don't actually have our foundations fully there yet, right? So like if you're learning to produce, if you're learning to make music, like I promise you, learning your music theory will always be your best bet. I know it's not the most exciting thing to learn, but like this is how you get your ear trained to not do mad random shit in one track. And when you do have those foundations, like it's okay to just copy other people's beats, because after a while, once you start copying other people, you realize that there's actually a pattern to how people make songs. And once you have that pattern internalized, that's kind of when you start going into making your own productions, but your own productions that like sound good because you got those foundations in, you copied a particular style, so you know the rules of how to make a certain style. Now it's just up to putting your own flavor to it, you feel me? For this particular track, said person has to go back to the basics. You gotta go back to the basics. And then we don't make things that have 17 keys in them, right? Let's see what we got in the chat. Rashay said I hear it too. I mean, we gonna get through this together. I'm not doing this by myself. Scooby Man, it's crazy, and look how much is left in the song. Yeah, there's a lot left in this song. We're already 2.5 minutes in. Nah, there's like 4 songs happening here. Let me see. Girard says, "What's the problem? I can solve this. God bless your spirit, sweetheart. God bless your spirit if you can fix it." Because to me, I'd be like, nah, you got to start over. Let me see. Woo woo. Music theory is so cool. It is. I love music theory. Akira, physician scale for life. Why am I struggling? Why is my mouse moving so much slower? I thought I adjusted the track speed on this one. Let me see. This was Connor Gold. Interesting. Same last name. And then we have another submission by someone named J. Just the letter. It's like J period. Boom. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, my bad. Thought I hit it.
Sometimes I wonder what it would be like if the gray clouds didn't come above and rain down, cause my town to burn.
I have hope.
Pando killed the beat.
Let it all go, the fuck you know about living life in the blistering cold, freezing up in the winter snow, afraid the devil gonna take my soul. What am I gonna do? What's my life coming to? Threaded the needle, I work through time after time, writing rhyme after rhyme, charged like a battery but didn't know crime. Now listen, I got a new vision, predicate thoughts over my premonition. Did nothing wrong but I still ask forgiveness from anyone who cares to listen. Fired up with ambition, my life is a mission. I hope that you know that I'll make it without any fucking resistance. This is it now. Back in the game, good to see it ain't changed. Feel like a drunk driver, I'm switching lanes. Head on collision, my head is still spinning. Wonder if you hated me from the beginning. Fuck it, I'm winning. Got dollars and quarters of a fourth. It ain't no Game of Thrones, but I'm still king of the north. Fuck it, support. You don't really care. When I was losing, you was never there. But now that I'm winning, they stop and they stare. Like, who the fuck is you trying to compare? I fucking yell and she just let out a shriek. That bitch is a banshee, she was born a freak. But so was I, fuck it, who cares about this? That gray cloud above me make me reminisce over bad deeds and other bad shit. Wishing my demons would just fucking quit. Shit never changed, my life been the same. Couldn't give a fuck less about fortune and fame. When I blow up, wonder what is gonna remain. But to this day, I'm still stuck in a cage. Give me my pen and let me write away while I watch this town go to waste. Got me fucked up, man, I'm just about to say. Oh no, here we go again. People try to talk to me as if they're my best friends. Losing control of the world again. These rainy days come your way, then you better make amends. Screaming, oh no, here we go again. Demons try to talk to me like they my best friends. Losing control of the world again. These rainy days.
I have thoughts.
You better make amends. Screaming, oh no, here we go again. Demons try to talk to me. Just let me go.
I have thoughts. Charles, it's a to answer your question, it's a $10 super chat. Oh, there's another person on here.
Benjamin Franklin, I'd like to thank him. Money is power,
All right.
there ain't no mistake. And I do this for mama, just hoping I make it so that way I make it.
I feel like this is probably one of the better recorded vocals. I think it could benefit because it's well recorded. Like, it sounds like they actually did it in like either a properly like treated space, or I don't know, maybe they did it in like a closet, maybe they recorded in their car, who knows. But like, it's like actually really it's like recorded really well. Like the vocals are very dead in the sense of like, I don't hear any room reverb. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear the reverb of the room around me, like that echo that you would hear in a room. I don't hear any of that. So like, that makes me feel like this was actually recorded really well. The only thing is, it's like, because it's recorded really well, like there's so much room to like add some effects. Like, you have some vocals that have too much effects. This one has like no effects. And then there's room for like ad libs to like exist as well. That's not really there. No doubles. Yeah. I mean, it's recorded so well. It's just like, because it's recorded so well, there's room to like really make it. The hook I'm not the fan of. I'm not a fan of the songwriting for the hook. I like there's a separation from verse to hook. Like, there is dynamic, but the hook, like that's the part that people remember the most. At least from like, you know, psychological standpoints. Akira, I have thoughts. Everyone pauses. That might have to be like a tagline of mine. I have thoughts. The way you I have thoughts gets me every time. I do. I have thoughts, you know. Let me see. The way he's rapping don't fit the beat. You feel that way? I don't feel that way. Let's bring it back.
In the winter snow, afraid the devil gonna take my soul. What am I gonna do? What's my life coming to? Threaded the needle, I work through time after time, writing rhyme after rhyme. Charged like a battery, but did no crime. Now
are you talking about the first artist? Scooby, you're talking about the second one? Because I feel like he fits into the pocket pretty well. Maybe some words might not fit into the pocket all that great, right? But that's just like a songwriting thing.
Benjamin Franklin, I'd like to thank him. Money is power, there ain't no mistake. And I do this for mama, just hoping I make it so that way I make up for all the heartbreaking. Fuck, I was like bullets when it's been a scheme. 16 ball for an M16.
I mean, it's a lot of words. God bless you, rappers. Singers, oh my god, we got away with just being like, ooh, yeah, for like fucking 37 seconds before we even have to say a word. Let me see. Woo woo says, I think the hook sounds like it could be for something else though. Fair enough. I think it's the melodic songwriting part of it. Let's see. Y'all are funny. You put it on a t-shirt, right? I have thoughts. I'm thinking that'd be pretty good. I have thoughts. I feel like I'd have to have so many like review streams, right, before like that becomes like a thing. Has to become like popular in the YouTube world. Ooh, boom, new merch idea. Shirt that says I have thoughts. With the dots, right? With the dots. Like, it has to be pauses in there. Let's see. I like the rapping at a bass level. I wasn't a fan of the hook, but I like the rapping. Yeah, I like the verses as well. Let me see. Zamed, Neff, you write about having mad words. Oh, y'all gotta write so much. Y'all have to write so much. Remember back in the day, people really did like 3 full 16 bars of like rapping, and then you still have like 3 hooks, and then there still has to be a God, the invention of like 2.5-minute songs have like been amazing. Amazing. But yeah, I would say like, damn, I think the verses are good. I think the beat selection is fine. I want to hear more. I want to hear just a little bit of some effects on the vocals, just a little bit of reverb, a bit of a delay. I want to hear the doubles. I want to hear some ad libs. I want to hear some mama right in the background. You know the vibes. R.I.P. Take off. Like ad lib kings over at Migos. I promise you. Yeah, I think it's just those last finishing touches, dead ass. But like as a starting point, we're pretty much there. And I would rewrite the hook. Like I would rewrite it. Yeah. The song's called Rainy Days, but it doesn't feel rainy. I don't know. Maybe that's up to artistic interpretation. But yeah, rewrite the hook, add some effects, and I think they'd be pretty good to go from here. Let's see. Akira Gold, 16 bars takes me weeks to write nowadays. Man, if I see a song that says 4.5 minutes, I'm skipping it before I even hit play. I'm so sorry. I am definitely the person that has turned into, you know, the audience member that doesn't have an attention span for the life of them. I'm so sorry. This is my contribution to the music world. None at all. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Make sure I don't forget anything. And then just make sure I reach it. Let me see. Let me get the next link ready. The next one is by She Devil. That's what they put into the form. It's like SHEEEEEE Devil. Let me see. Back in the early 2000s, was okay to have 4-minute songs. Now, people knew. I don't know, 3 to 3.5 because 3.5 is too long in itself. I feel like the 2-minute and 20-second time limit is like right there. Why does this need access to my mic? Microphone access. How do I hit? Okay. All right, whatever. I'm not sure if my songs has more than 4 minutes. It's okay. You can submit it. I'm probably not going to listen to the whole 4 minutes. It really just depends on the track. Depends on like how it's arranged, like how many switch ups you're going to have. Cause like if you have enough switch ups in a song, you can definitely get away with a longer song nowadays, but it's mad work. I feel. Oh, let me actually turn the volume up and kick it back from the beginning. Oh. Can I get to the yams? Sorry, that's what it reminded me of. Can I get to the yams? Sweet yams. That was not the yams. I have thoughts. I have thoughts. What are my thoughts? What are my thoughts? I think the vocals are too quiet. Quiet in the sense of the instrumental is drowning the vocals out. Yeah. But then at the same time, if you look at like, let me turn, wow, this is getting really loud. But at the same time, if you look at all the faders here, everything is kind of at the same level, right? That contributes to it like feeling a little drowned out. Oh wow, we got a high part here. Jamed, you horrible for that. Jamed said it sounds like my aunt made it. How dare you? Be nice. I mean, listen, to be very fair, look at all the work that's happening in this track with like the vocals. Hold on, let me get the right keyboard shortcut here. Like we have layers, we have arrangement. Like this is exactly what your sessions should look like when you are recording vocals. And if anything, there's actually not enough here, but this is a great starting point. One thing I did notice as I was listening to it, I felt like something was in the left ear way too much. And it was these ad-libs here. As you can see, like there's a lot panned to the left, like hardcore to the left. And then we have another one down here that's like, again, pan to the left. Like there's a lot of left heavy things. I don't know why. There's literally nothing panned to the right. So paying attention to your panning and your faders, I mean, this is like the devil's in the details, despite it being from someone named She Devil. Wow, there's a lot. I think the layering of the vocals is good. I'm not gonna hold you. Like this is the shit I want to see. Like when I want to see what's under the hood, like this is what your sessions are supposed to look like when it comes to your vocals. The beat can vary depending on what type of instrumental that you're going for. If you're going for like a full-on type of band, full backing band type of sound, like you might have a shit ton of tracks. Or if you have a simpler production, you might not have as many. But like the vocal production, you need to have pretty much, this is basically what you're looking at, right? Again, it could change depending on the song. Maybe it's something a little bit more simpler, something that's supposed to sound like a one take, whatever the hell. But for the most part, for the type of tracks that I think everybody's trying to aim for, you're looking at like 20 vocal tracks. And sometimes you might not even, sometimes some of the tracks might only have just like a little bit of part, like at the beginning, like track 5 here. Like track 5 is only just this and then nothing else for the rest of it. And it's mostly it tends to be for mixing purposes, right? I do like the instrumental. I think the vocals could use some help in the mixing department, and then even just like raw vocals. I feel, back to the basics, take some singing lessons, vocal lessons. There's a lot of free resources on YouTube to like help with all of that. And I don't know, I think it's a good starting point. I know y'all was feeling some type of way. I kind of was at the beginning. The drop kind of scared me a little bit. Not gonna hold you, y'all saw my face, but let's see. I thought it was good to the yams. I like the drums. I think the vocals are a little under the pitch, right? So like the pitch is like here and the vocals are like a little bit under, where like maybe the average person might not be able to understand like, why does this sound a certain way? Like, why does it sound like it's not that great? The pitch of the vocals is just a little off. I mean, listen, this is a solid A for effort for me. I don't know about y'all, but it's an A for effort for me. I want to see everybody's vocal tracks. If you are somebody that's a vocalist, I need your shit looking like this. I need layers, okay? I need layers. I need intentional, like, fader decisions. I need intentional panning. Like, Step it up. Right? I want to hear doubles. I want to hear ad-libs. I got what I was looking for in this one that I needed in the other one. Let's see. Samhed, I didn't mean to be mean. It's okay. It's okay. We all have our opinions. We all have our opinions. We all have thoughts. We all have thoughts. We all have thoughts. TJ LMAO. Scooby, when you make a beat, it's good to change the leaves of each beat. Sometimes keeping them the same can hurt you. Did I read that right? I feel like sometimes when I read the messages online, like I feel like I'm being exposed, but I swear to God, I really can read though. Like dead ass, I can read. Janessa, Lady Gaga, a little in the voice. Don't hate me, but I heard a little bit of Gaga's vibrato. Oh no, that's a high compliment. What are you talking about? That's a high compliment. That's kind of a long song. I don't know. Florence, machine. Okay, Florence with a machine at. I think Akira, you said something about a project. Hold on, because it's like I read and I do like mad other shit. Let me see. Akira. Okay, Akira previously said, I missed this one. I'm seriously currently writing, producing an EP called Short Joints for Short People. All the tracks are under 2 minutes. Well, I don't know if that applies to me. I'm a pretty tall ass girl. Everybody thinks I'm short in person. I'm pretty fucking tall. For a girl, apparently, I was told. Let's see. The volume of each track to the beat. Da-da-da-da. Well, now I know how to do vocals better for my new stuff. Thanks for the vocal lesson, Nefertiti. You're welcome. I wonder if I have one of my... Hold on, let me see. I wonder if I have one of my tracks that, like, I could open up the session. Because I go bananas with the, the vocal production. Or at least I try to. Let me see. Which one was it that, like, I went bonkers with? Let's put on some background music. Is it this one? I don't know. Of course, it will take forever to open. Damn. There's a lot of plugins. Well, as this project opens up, while we're here, guys, make sure you enter the giveaway. I'm giving away a lot of free shit. Producer starter pack. I had somebody on BandLab like talk shit like, let's just click external links and collect our information. It's like, bitch, if you don't want free shit, just say that. Everybody's a hater. Damned if you do, damned if you fucking don't. Ain't that some shit? I'm trying to give away free shit. Somebody talking shit. What? Wild. So it's a free giveaway. Enter it in. Winner will be announced December 14th, I believe. Let me see. Where's the track? Thought I opened this. No. Where is it? All right, let me turn this off. It's starting to piss me off a little bit. Where's the project? Oh, it's on this screen. Is this the vocal production? Yeah, it is. So let's just switch over to my screen here. So this was, let me see. Damn it. What are my keyboard shortcuts? So this was, I guess, the beat for this one. And then the vocal production is all of these tracks down here. So how do I, oh my God. Trying to remember all the keyboard shortcuts to things be pissing me off. There we go. This and then boom. So we have 50 tracks and 40 some odd of them are all vocals. So all of these down here, starting from, let me see, starting from, I think, track 6. So from over here all the way down. No, actually not all the way down, maybe up to here. So all of these that I just highlighted, these are all the vocal tracks for a very simple produced out song. I don't think the audio is gonna play. Will it play? I think I play this every fucking stream. But yeah, and then as far as like ad libs go, For the rapper that I worked with, these are his ad libs, constantly going back and forth. See, some are panned to the left, some are panned to the right, just mixing it up, bringing it back to the center for some of them, doubles, whisper tracks. This is how I want y'all to produce your tracks. Don't be afraid to make 87 tracks of vocals for your shit. I promise you, that's how people record. It sounds perfect. That's because they spent like 10 hours on it. Nothing is done in one take. Even a performance on stage is not even done in one take. There's backing tracks in the background, all that good stuff. Anyway, I talk a lot. Let's get back to the list. Let's see, who do we have next? This one is Divinity. Let me pull it up now. Chow, 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 chow. Oh shit, that almost sounded like it was my last stuff. Let's see, I want more tracks in BandLab. Then you gotta make more tracks, darling. That's all. No.
I'll never get you.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I'll never get you. No, don't know if I'll ever get through. Whoa, can't you see what this has led to? No, don't know if you've ever been through what I've used, man, I've had enough. Caught up in these memories, yeah, I can't sleep.
Oh, you only get 20 in BandLab? I didn't know that. I did not know that. But you know what? Sorry to interrupt this person's track, but if you only get 20 tracks in BandLab, if you are producing your beat, make the beat in one project with however many tracks is needed to make it, bounce that out as one, and then open up a new project. Now you have 19, right? And then if you feel like you need more than that, I would say get everything mixed to what you would need and then bounce out some of the vocals, like maybe all of the verses, bounce that out as one track, and then open up another project and have like the beat on one, and then maybe you have all the verses and all that shit bounced out to another one. So that's two tracks. So now you have like 18 more to use. Like that's going to be your workaround to like get more tracks to layer up your sounds if needed. Because I think that's also a workaround for if you use Ableton Lite. Like if you want to add more and more layers, you just have to be confident in your final decision and how something sounds and just be like, I'm just going to bounce this out as audio, open up a new project so that 5 tracks only take up one lane and then you have the rest to use. So yeah.
I don't want you here no more. I can't open up the door. Can't escape my broken past. Feels like I'm sleeping on the floor. Yeah, you left me in the cold, but what I did was so much worse. I let the demons get the way, and now I'm stuck here seeing ghosts. Get you? No, don't know if I'll ever get through. Whoa, can't you see what this has led to? No, don't know if you've ever been through what I've used. Yeah, man, I'll never get you. No, don't know if I'll ever get through. Whoa, can't you see what this has led to? No, don't know if you've ever been through what I've used. Man, I've had enough.
This song is just under 2 minutes and I fucks with it. I mean, what could be really said? I think, I don't know, I have like a sensitivity to like the higher frequencies. So like the S's and like the, what's some shit's called again? The air frequencies are a little harsh for me. And I don't know if the vocals were done in BandLab or elsewhere, but a de-esser to kind of contain that. But then I'm also wondering if like, because I'm listening through like my streaming mixer, if like the mixer itself might be coloring certain things. I don't think so. That would make it for a bad mixer, technically speaking. right? Like I should be able to hear exactly, you know, the audio that's in my computer coming out to me in my headphones, unless I put, you know, an effect. You know, that's different. Let's see. Janessa says, I love this. I do too. See, I thought it was 16. They must have added more. Yeah, I wasn't aware of a track limit, but I think that's fair because it is like it is a web-based DAW. So like after a while, like the processing power needed at that point, you would really have to like switch over to something that's like an actual desktop DAW of some kind, you know, just so that your computer can start processing it. Got a nice Post Malone vibe. It does. This was great. That was great. There's really nothing. There's nothing I would say about this. Let's see who this artist is. You know, let's do the stalking. 6,000 followers. You know, respected. Oh, am I already following them? Oh, I am already following them. Facts. Instagram. 9 posts. What am I supposed to do with that? Give me something to consume. Come on. Oh, Akira's already following. I want more. I need more. I need more. I need more than this. What is this? They got a website too. Unstable Labs. That sounds cool as hell. This doesn't seem to be... I don't know. Maybe the artist owns a studio, maybe? Is this the artist? No, this is Vision. I believe the name is. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe it is. I don't know. This is the back of his head. The only thing I can tell is maybe he's white, but then that doesn't mean he's white. That just means he's light-skinned, right? Like can't really figure that out there. But anyway, let's keep it pushing. What we got here? Janessa, I follow Divinity too. Yeah, they're fire. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything, just in case anybody might have super chatted. Don't want to miss it. All right, so we're good. Let's move on to the next one. Don't mind me. Sometimes I make noises. Is this another one? Another project? Let me close these out because it's giving me anxiety having so many tabs open. I'm very anal. That's why I work in data. And that's also why I mix, because I'm anal. All right. Let's see what we got.
Finish him.
Oh. So who the fuck you think you will? Playing with a player talk. Had your bitch and laying in the street and you like to talk. I don't give a fuck about her. Never thought I fucking need her back up in this motherfucking shit.
I don't like that. I don't like being scared like that. That was ridiculous. That was fucking ridiculous. I don't like that at all. That was wild. That was wild. I know I'm not... I know I'm not the only one. No, I can't even focus on the rest of the track now. That was so wildly obnoxious. That was so wild. That was so wild. Like, why would you do that? Like, that's just like insanity. I don't even know how to process this. Let me stop this. Rasheen was like, is this a troll beat? I don't know. I don't know, bro. There's a lot of tracks here for it to be a troll beat, though. Like, who puts in this much effort for it to be a troll beat? Think about it. Look at this. There's physical effort. Like, yeah, I'm going to make a troll beat, but I'm going to actually use 14 tracks to do so. That was insane, bro. That was insane. I want to watch that back after the stream posts. I need to watch that back. It's these tracks. It has to be. This is the only thing that's like at the beginning. That's ridiculous. People. I don't know. I'm gonna play it again. This time I'm prepared.
Finish him.
Oh.
Actually, I wasn't prepared at all. It still kind of scared the shit out of me.
So who the fuck you think you will? Playing with a player talk. Had your bitch and laying in the street and you like to talk. I don't give a fuck.
Why does it sound like he was like touching the mic? Like just like what is that, guys?
About him, never thought I fucking need him. Back up in this motherfucking shit. Ain't think I bring him back. Like,
I mean, you're gonna make me wipe off my fucking eyebrows. I mean, you know, I try to be, you know, reasonably constructive. Not sure how I feel about that. You know what? I'm just gonna give the same advice that I give the tracks that, you know, kind of low key don't really make sense. I'm just be like, yo, go back to the basics. You gotta go back to the basics. You gotta listen to the tracks that you want to make, copy that shit until you know it to a T, and then come back. Just go back to the basics. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know why the beginning was that loud. Like, you got to think of the customer experience, right? Because essentially that is who's listening to your songs. Oh God, another one. The customer experience wasn't the best. I think there's room for improvement. And my lord. All right. Let me just gather myself because at least here, you know what? If I have the opportunity to inspect what's under the hood, I'm just going to keep an eye out for like the first couple of bars because that was really traumatizing. I'm not going to hold you. Oh my gosh. Vanessa says, you're not the only one. That was intense. Not locked into the beat is not good. Shuggy, what's up? Why do I feel like nowadays, like I never know when you're in chat anymore until you like say something? Or maybe you just got into the chat and then you said something. I don't know if you caught that, my guy. That was tough. All right, let's go on to the next person. Oh, thank God. Ooh. Afrobeat?
The room 5.
Nice.
I know why. The number. This babe in my life. You and
I did say, oh God, another one. Because I'm scared.
Room keys. Room 5. The room 5. Oh, Mrs. Lover, just like me both time. Me, you won't get that thing on your own. Feel me on long, it's your desire. Me, you won't be on that cover. Till the days go get too bright too. I know go tired of your fire. Till the days go get too hot.
It's a new wave. New wave of what? Akira. A new wave of what? I am nice. I said go back to the basics. That's all you can do sometimes.
Room 5, I know why. The number, this babe in my life. You gotta know. Oh, baby girl to my hotel there.
I have thoughts. Songwriting. Songwriting for sure. Like, you can get away with saying the same thing physically, like the words itself. You can get away with saying the same thing over and over and over again. But your melodic songwriting has to make sense with that. So if you're going to say the same line 18 times, you need to come up with different ways of making those 18 times feel fresh. You don't have to do 18 different like melodies or anything like that, but like maybe you come up with like 3-4 melodies that you like change, like you alternate between. Like first couple times, this one melody, then you switch up to melody 2, and then maybe you go back to 1, but instead of going back to 2, maybe you have a third melody for the same line that repeats. So for me, this is songwriting. I like the beat, but like, what's going on here? Like, oh, it just. I like the beat. I guess they got it from somewhere. Room 5, that's great. I just songwriting for me. Songwriting, vocals, you already know how I feel about vocals. I want to see like a bajillion tracks on vocals. They tried. it's almost there. Some mixing, some auto tuning, maybe a little bit more deliberate with like the ad libs, throwing them over there, all that good stuff. This is all right. This is a breath of fresh air compared to the heart attack of the previous track, of course. Here's as good advice, Janessa. By the way, I know you're nice stuff. Oh, it's just legit crying. That just scared me. Zamessa, simple, I like it. Simplicity works. But like when the beat is simple, you have a lot of room to work with. It just depends on the vision. And I think the vision for this can be expanded a little more. But Lord Christ, that last one, shit. Way to make an impression that last, right? Sheesh. All right. Next up, Ava. At least there was an overdub. Yes. Okay. TSC says Vision owns the label Unstable Labs. I'm under him. Oh shit. Are those drums in there? Oh, there are drums in there. Damn, this is really about to be the tagline, huh? Sound selection and arrangement. Because I feel like I'm getting the same melody in different instruments, but it's not complementary. It kind of feels like there's a lot of people talking to each other, but they're all saying the same thing, but then they're talking over each other, right? But they're not yelling. They're just like, they're just talking like this, but they're saying the same fucking thing, and they're just all talking at the same time. And it's just like, how about you just let this person speak, and then like you can go, but then you don't really have to go because you're basically just gonna say the same shit, right? That's how I'm feeling. That's how it feels, and it's kind of muddy. I think that's what it is too, because like you have the same melodic line happening, I feel, but it's in the same octave as the other instruments. It sounds muddy. I mean, there are some that I hear something that's like in the higher octave, but everything else is like in the same mid-range. And the drums are lost. I'd say it's mixing, sound selection, and melodic songwriting. Yeah, let's see. I like it, but it can use something different to it. Yeah, it's really just, I just feel like I'm hearing the same melodic idea in different instruments, but they're the same octave. Like sometimes you can get away doing the same thing in the bass in other parts of the song, like the bass line, but if you take the bass line and you just put it as a lead, like it will kind of stand out from each other. But of course you'd want them just a little bit differentiated. I hear the same idea being repeated over and over again. But that's also songwriting, because songwriting is more than just like lyrics. It's literally a song writing. CTSC Also, I use a de-esser on BandLabs. I use a de-esser, but BandLab can screw up a mix because I record and master in FL and bounce it out. I mean, I don't know, sweetheart. You said FL Studio. That might be where the issue started. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm perpetuating the biasness against FL Studio on the internet. My bad, sweetheart. FL Studio is a fine DAW. Yeah, I remember that interview with Michael Jackson, where he was just like, they're trying to tell him to not be so negative about touring. I feel like that's what I just did right there. I love to tour. Damn, I hope y'all are old enough to know about that. I think it's made its rounds on the internet. But I haven't really experimented with like creating a track outside of BandLab and then just like uploading it and letting BandLab do things. I don't know. Probably not going to. I think I like sticking to the DAWs as is. TSC, I know you lose logic. We had this conversation before. I know, I'm such a dick. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me. Don't hate me. Okay, it's all fun. Let me see. Talking smack about the lab. Never. Oh, TSC. Oh, yeah. This is a BandLab stream. Damn it. How dare you? This is the next project. The artist name is Scaro. I guess they produced this elsewhere and just dropped a link in here. I'm guessing. Or unless this is a kid here. What is this? Okay. This was produced elsewhere, I think. I think the bass is off. The bass is out of key. Yeah, nah. Bass line's out of key. Nah. That's out of key. It sounds good, but that bass line is throwing it all off. See, I know how to use both, but I don't own Mac products. Get on it. I'm kidding. Don't listen to me. Fucking with YouTubers, you gonna spend money on shit you know you don't fucking need. I've been there. As a YouTuber, I've definitely been there. I done bought some bullshit I don't fucking need. Oh, I think transitions would have helped that section out a bit though. Let me get all up in there. Like right here. That's way too silent. You don't prepare. Very lack of preparation for the audience. Right. Come back to the beat. Blam. Right. Yeah, this if they produce this outside of BandLab, my guess is that it is Logic and it's the Logic drummer. I know that sound kit. I know that sound kit like the back of my fucking hands. That is the Logic drummer. Oh, hell yeah. See, that's the thing about using stock sounds within a DAW. If you want it to stand out, you have to process it. Yeah, nah, that sounds like the stock hits in Logic, easy. I don't know if GarageBand also has them, right? They might. I think GarageBand definitely has them, but this sounds like a Logic drummer thing. Oh, that sounds interesting. Oh yeah, no. This is either Logic or GarageBand. I know that's step effects. Oh yeah, nah. I know that. That's easy. That's how much I love Logic. I can fucking spot this shit a mile away. He knew it. By the way, I'm Divinity if y'all didn't catch that yet. You're Divinity? Why does your YouTube name not match you? I didn't know that. What What the fuck are my neighbors doing? I don't know if y'all hear that. It sounds like they're just rolling a fucking... Do y'all hear that? I don't know if my mic picks that up. It sounds like they're just like... It sounds like they're just rolling a fucking chair around aggressively. Like somebody heavy is really sitting on that chair and they're just dragging it across the ground. Wow. This is my alternative YouTube. Okay. Alter ego? I don't know. I don't know. This was okay. It was okay. It wasn't breathtaking. You know, speaking of which, if it is using the Logic drummer Logic loops, I'm wondering if it's using just Apple loops as well to make everything. I mean, how do you guys feel? I'm not particularly like, oh my god, it was amazing, right? But it's also not like it's something that's like so horrendously terrible. I think it's a little, I'm not feeling like personality in it, right? I'm not feeling a personal touch in a sense, especially considering that I can identify the sources of like the drums and possibly the loops that are used. It's kind of giving me like, it's kind of giving lazy producer a little bit. Cause don't get me wrong, like I use the stock sounds in my DAW as well, or at least my DAW of choice. But I still process things. You know, I still will change up the sound, I'll change up the filter, maybe I'll add distortion or saturation to it. Like I still process it even though it's still a stock sound. This doesn't feel like processing anything was happening. I feel like it was just kind of thrown on the timeline and then exported, maybe a little bit of arranging, but like the personality isn't really there. Like I want to feel you in your tracks, but you can't do that unless you have your basics down. Again, back to the basics, guys. Let's see, Vision uses Logic, but I did get him hooked on making beats in FL. It's because FL Studio is just a big step sequencer. Let's be really honest, okay? If you don't know how to play drums, you can definitely use a step sequencer. Let's not talk about other DAWs, okay? This stream is sponsored by BandLab, y'all. Shout out to BandLab for sponsoring these lovely, lovely streams. They're great. They're awesome for the independent artists. I am performing a BandLab sponsored event next week, Friday, in Brooklyn, and all that good stuff. So, ding. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. Actually, let me refresh this page that I have all these links on. Damn. Y'all submitted a lot of shit. I think Candy Killer might still be in stream. I'm not sure. You're not next. I'm just saying. Scooby, you submitted. Akira, you submitted. Charles, you submitted. Janessa, you submitted. There's hella tracks before y'all. Just saying. So, like, based off of who's in stream right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8, 9. Damn. There's almost 10 tracks before I hit Scooby and Akira again. And Charles. And Janessa. Just saying. Just saying. But you know, $10 super chat if you want to skip the line. Help me pay for one of these boxes I gotta pack everything in. Lord have mercy. Let me see. Is this the track that I want to play next? Yes, this is the next one. Let's save the DAW trash talk for the Discord. That is not a bad idea, Roshane. Let me put the Discord link in that bitch. Please hold while I transfer your call.
Hey, you said today's the day you'll forever stay.
Oh, the drums.
Stay with me, okay? Free is how I feel when you're with me.
This is very like something that you hear in like a movie, right? And like the person is like, they're like packing up all their shit. They're moving halfway across the country to like restart their life. And this is a song that's playing like while they stare outside the window on the Greyhound bus. You like the scene I painted for you guys?
I'll be with you forevermore.
Right? Do you guys see it? You see it? To the vision? I like this track. I don't know. It's like I have thoughts, but are they even real? Are they even real? What am I saying?
We can never truly be.
I feel like with some professional mixing, I think this could get placed in anything. I think this is a very easily sync licensable type of track, I feel.
Never thought I'd be able to see such a beautiful angel right in front of me. I can't believe that you're mine to keep. Is this real or am I asleep?
Yeah, I think maybe some tweaks in the writing. The harmonies are beautiful. I think some tweaks in like writing, maybe elevated it a little bit. It's a little too simplified. And then get it however professionally mixed, whoever the fuck. And I feel like this is a very easily throw this bitch in a Netflix, documentary of, life after, I don't know, being Amish or some shit. I really don't fucking know. But I feel like it has such potential to be placed in something very, very major. Just like rewrite some of the lyrics and mix it. Like, this is so good. This is very good. Let me see. Scooby, too much going on in this beat. You might be referring to like the vocals. But like I said, I think that's like a mixing thing because the harmonies are a bit loud and it can feel like it's a lot. But it's actually kind of exactly what you would want in a track like this. Maybe lowering the volume of those extra harmony vocals might help balance out that feeling that you feel like too much is going on. What's a Vox? Oh, VOX, that means vocals. That's a abbreviation in our world that means vocals. So Akira said vocals on point. Let's see, Netflix Christmas special. Yeah. That's it right there. Right? It's like after the main male lead has made like a terrible mistake and like he done lost the love of his life over some stupid shit and he's like rethinking all of his decisions. I promise you I haven't seen the movie yet, but I don't know. I feel like this is a story that it's evoking at the moment, but yeah, that was solid. I like it. Let's keep it pushing. If it's good, we got to keep it pushing. If it's not the best, then, I'll have thoughts. All right, here we go. This one got a lot of layers happening here. You would think after I hit okay the phone. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, then, it seems like everything starts right at the beginning. I'm a little nervous. Not going to hold you. A little nervous. But we're in this together. So let's go. I'm going to turn this down. Holy shit. Even with the volume lowered, it's still like piercing its way through. Operculum, I see you. You'll be next. Saying something. I got you.
I will not trust man again.
I don't know.
Every man is a beast.
You know, it sounds like it's good. It's just the levels are not there. I don't know if it's recorded clip. No, this is the way I think it's. The gain on the interface is too high because technically speaking, like these are not really that loud for it to sound that distorted. I feel like people are testing me. Testing my ability to keep a poker face. Like, how is that already clipping? Like, look how quiet the waveform is, right? How? I wonder if I like turn down the volume for like everything, if that'll make a difference. But they're already pretty down. Let me see. I'm gonna try. Let's just try. Let's just try. Oh, that actually kind of helped a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. But I also think how it was recorded into whatever the fuck, that the initial recording is clipping. Again, I don't know how that's possible. Looking at the waveforms, like what's happening in the effects chain. Huh. All right. Interesting. I'm curious to see. Oh, and these are fucking muted. I'm just noticing that.
You know I give you so love. You know I give you the flow.
Interesting.
I don't like the fate of being cheated.
I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of like that.
Inside me, I don't like it when I trust. They break my soul, and they break my soul.
Tell me that actually sounds pretty good once you strip away like too much shit. That's how I really feel. So what's it sound like if I turn off some of these effects? I'm not gonna save anything because this is this person's project, but just for the sake of stream, demonstrating what happens when you have too much shit going on in your vocals. And all I did was turn down the volume.
I will not trust inside me.
Let's turn on EQ.
I don't like it when I trust. They break my soul.
I think that sounds so much better. Guys, doesn't that sound so much better?
I will not trust man again.
I feel like the melodic idea is coming through so much better. And I only noticed that because I kind of semi gave it a chance, right? I think depending on, because I know like a lot of different people do like review streams and shit. Like I know like within like the first 10 seconds, if somebody's not feeling something, like they're going to skip over that shit. But like, because I decided to like, you know, just deal with the pain. I actually heard something and I think it sounds really good. You strip back all that extra shit. Like this, the reverb being at a 40% mix is insanity.
Inside me, I don't
That sounds way better. And then bring it up a little bit.
like it when I trust. They break my soul.
Bruh, tell me that doesn't sound immensely better.
I will not trust.
I feel like once you strip away certain things and take, like when you have a really good song idea, you should be able to either play it with like one instrument, a piano, a guitar, or whatever, and it still sounds like fire. I think this sounds very fire once you strip away all the extra shit, turn down the reverb a bit, and then you have room to bring up the vocals, and it's literally just like that bass line happening. Like, oh,
Man again, yeah.
fucks with it.
Every man is a disappointment.
What's this?
Much more breaking my heart.
Wait, where's the guitar?
Oh,
Let's
they
bring
break
that up.
my soul. I will not trust man again.
I think there's a really fire song here. Not for nothing. I think there's a really amazing song. It just needed to be cleaned up. Let me see what y'all was saying because I was going at it. Oh yeah, operculum. I got you next. Hold on. Did I refresh this shit? Let me refresh it. But I got you next. Swear to Bobs. Did not forget about you. Yes, I see you. Let me see what you guys were saying because I was just yammering. Cause y'all, you know, I'd be shocked as fuck sometimes. This is the Nick Cannon of vocal tracks. When 6 tracks ain't enough, add 10. Y'all are funny as hell. Let me see, too many copies of the same track. Agreed. Yeah, we're laughing. I'm going back in the track. 7 of the same vocal track. Sometimes it's okay to do that many if you are intentionally panning them left and right and different degrees of left and right to create a wider sound. But you have to strategically do that shit. You can't just do it just cause. I mean, you can. Who the fuck am I, right? Do what the fuck you want with your tracks. What I'm saying is probably wise not to. Let's see. I like the concept. This sounds like it would be a cool song to play on the beach. Absolute in Trinidad. Oh yeah. Caribbean vibes. Definitely. It's actually nice. Yeah, it's not bad when the clipping is taken down. It's nice when stripped a bit. See? Right? See, now we started to hear the vision. Hear the vision. All right. Right. You the best, Neff. Thanks, boo. All right, let's see. Bro, Nefertiti, my school needs another music production teacher. Please come down and teach. Where do you live? Whoop, whoop. I'm going to just say your name like that from now on. Whoop, whoop. I went pretty far back because I missed a lot of stuff. Give it a Grammy bass wobble and call it a day. Fair enough. Yeah. But yeah, I like this now. Now that we hear the idea, now that we hear the vision.
And they break my soul.
I don't know what's going on with the guitar. I tried to bring it up. I feel like the guitar and the bass and vocals sound good. It's actually very relaxing to like listen to. But yeah, let's keep it pushing. Perfect example when you have just too much shit going on. Don't save, because that's their shit. Let me see. Operculum. I got you next. We got a SoundCloud link. Oh, let's start off right away. Mystic says, next one, please. Relax. We'll get there. I'm in California. Oof. That's like my dream place to move. What's happening? Ooh, that drop though. This is clean as fuck. Sheesh. I love it. This is great. 10 minutes ago. You just uploaded this? I'm so obsessive. I like this beat a lot. Very much so. Chat, how do we feel about this one? I love that little pocket you made for a transition. Sheesh. Have you never visited Cali before? I have went to Cali once, and it was like the best. Hollywood Hills, to be exactly. That's where I need to live. Other than that, LA County is the fucking hood. I'm sorry. It's the hood. It's the hood. Operculum, this was fantastic. Oh, what's this? What's this? Let's pause that. I don't know what was happening there. Oh, it goes into this autoplay of something else. But sheesh. I mean, What are we doing, Operculum? Like, are we dropping beat tapes? Are we a ghost producer? Like, what are we doing with these? Okay, because it seems like the skill set is there, the talent's there, the finishing touches are where they need to be. What's the next step, darling? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we pushing our music? What's the wave? The people need to know. Put it in the chat. The people need to know. I need to know. That was fantastic, though. Janessa with the fire emojis. Missick. I think that's Miss Yick. Miss Yick? I don't know. I'm sorry if that's the wrong way to say your name. You said this is Heed. Let me see. Akira Perk. Send me some throwaway beats on Discord. I'll rap over them. Operculum, you gotta produce my next track. See? That's why I need to know. Like, what's the next step? Let me see. My restream thing is a little late, so I might be seeing your messages after the fact. See, next step is getting people to record over my music and release it. Well, that's sometimes that might be a little difficult, but that is some good shit. I'm not gonna hold you. That's fire. That's really, really. I mean, you're there. Now it's a matter of like making that networking stuff. But Akira said they'll rap over it. I'm sure there's plenty of people in here that you could potentially work with. The easiest way is if you guys join the Discord. You know, if you join it, then you'll be in one hub central location. Let me get the Discord link. Wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. It's like I plug myself and then I'm not ready to like actually pull the button. If you guys join a Discord link, at least it'll be a place where like, oh, you're in the same whatever the fuck, and then you can like message each other and all that good shit. Yeah, join that up. Anybody that wants to work with Operculum, we want to find some people, like come through on the Discord and make it happen. Connect with each other. Most definitely. Yeah, it's all about networking. Absolutely. Sometimes it's really hard to network, especially like online. There's a lot of egos online. Sometimes I am that ego myself. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I'm an ego too. But I think having somewhat of an ego is part of the game. Because essentially, your self-confidence stems from the ego. Yeah, bro. So like you can either have too much ego or too little ego. And if you have too little ego, that means you're constantly just like really like insecure a little bit. You're not like confident in yourself. You need a little bit more ego to like boost that up. But yeah, let me not get into like a fucking philosophical rant. This next track is Seduce Beats. I don't know. The spelling is SDUZA. So I don't know if the D is silent or is the S silent. Dooza Beats or is it Souza Beats or is it Seduza Beats? I don't know. Anyway. That's loud. Here we go. Aw. That was underwhelming. I don't know. I don't feel personality here. I feel there's some missing personality. I think the drop was a little underwhelming, if I'm honest. I was kind of hoping for something like that hit a little bit harder by that 9th bar. And it's all right. You know, it's all right. This is a sine bass happening right here. That's, I definitely don't feel that at all. Yeah, I don't know. is happening at bar 65? What is happening at bar 65? Let me see. Shuggy says needs more than one loop. Absolutely. Agreed. Just so that you have something to alternate to. What is this? This is the loop, but a variation of the loop while the loop is playing. If anything, this would have been the break from the loop. Oh, let me turn it up, my bad. All right, so let me see. Can I edit this? Is this looped out? Oh, Jesus Christ, it is looped out. So if I like right click. Wait, this is weird. Why is this? Hold up. Wait a minute. Where is this? How is this loop starting here? Like, why is it starting halfway? That's throwing me off. Maybe I don't want to edit this after all. Nah, hold up. It's kind of weird. What? Nah, let's turn that off. That would be your break. And then it goes back into the main part. I don't know why this is not like, this is starting semi-halfway between a measure. So something's not lining up with all of this. So like right here, this is like little stuff you got to pay attention to with like your tracks. Like the devil is in the details always. Like how come the start of this doesn't line up with the start of most of these tracks? You get what I'm saying? I have worked in BandLab and making beats online, and sometimes that like if once you start doing too much, like depending on your internet speed, like it might lag a little bit within it. But then this is kind of where you're supposed to like look at your track, right? Really pay attention to what's going on in your DAW. Like this is your music. This is the expression of yourself, right? Like we want to be on our P's and Q's with shit like that. But yeah, I think it's okay. It could use some variety. That lo-fi piano was the best bet of having that variety. But, you know, go back to the basics. Go back to the basics, darling. Back you go. Next track. Did I not hit play? Loops get repetitive. Isn't that funny? Isn't that so funny? We use loops, but they get repetitive. It's like an oxymoron. But only using one loop. Oh my lord. Stab me in the ears. It's a very long drop, bro. I think the vocals are too low.
Sleep or something. Do right in the moonlight, you'll lose fight in my fuse light. Found new heights, how I use mics now 2 times what it do right. Bruce Wayne with the new strain, spit butane with the bruise straight, making boss moves in the smooth snake as they shoot hate at a dude's game.
The bass is very nice. Agreed. I think the vocals are too low. I already said that, but still. How do you guys feel about it? I like it. I think if you get this in the hands of the right mix engineer, it could really pop. Too bright in the moonlight. What the fuck is the name of the song? What is that? Is that an emoji? What the fuck is this? This is supposed to be the name. What is this? What am I doing with that? What is this? Is this a dragon? Is that a dragon? People. I mean, I like it. I think it can be better, but I don't really... I think it could be better. Oh, I think it is a dragon, actually, the album art. The album art's a dragon. All right. I mean, I like it, but it's not necessarily something to write home about. I think if I fucking talk, then, you know, you guys can know what the fuck I'm saying. But I think if you can get it in the hands of the right mix engineer, this would sound phenomenal. That would be the next step. Because I think the vocals line up with it well. It's just not exciting, right? We want to feel excited. And sometimes excitement over a track doesn't always necessarily mean like energy, but it just kind of like, I don't know, activates the sensations, right? It just gives you all the feelings. I feel like I'm missing that. Let's see. Woo woo says, I feel too many people use auto-tune. Oh God, Shuggy's gonna hear me talk about auto-tune again. Auto-tune is an artistic choice. Auto-tune is an artistic choice, especially when rapping. It's an artistic choice. And as far as using auto-tune when rapping, that's just the current trend as far as like sound goes, to line up with artists like Migos or Future or even Drake himself, you know, who use auto-tune while rapping. It's at that point, it's a stylistic choice, and it's more so to kind of really fit into a particular genre, right? Certain genres have like certain staples within them. If you follow these rules, then it's categorized as this. So that's really what that comes from. I have no issues with auto-tune. Unless you can't sing, because auto-tune only sounds good when you sing. I know Shuggy has heard me say this so many times. It's not my fault. It keeps getting brought up. Let me see. Operculum. I feel overstimulated by the vocals doing the same thing the entire song, the whole song. Dynamic range. That's what that is. Lack of dynamic range. Mystic says, Mystic. I hope I'm saying that right. Pretty good. I can't wait for Mystic Mania's track. I want to see what they have to say. Humble pie. Oh, did you submit too? Mystic. We've been going for almost, 2 hours now? Sheesh. All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's go to the same artist, Isaac, submitted 2 tracks, but let me see. We will just go to Candy Killer. I wonder if Candy's still in the chat. Damn, they were like the first person in here. 2 hours later. All right. There's something happening in the left ear. Okay, I hear it. It's coming over to the center now. Oh shit. Oh, it's kind of ended up being a vibe. My bad. Buck it up. I like this. This is a vibe. This is very like Fashion Week Underground, Paris. And so the new collection of Saint Yves Laurent. I don't fucking know. That's what's giving me. I like this track though. I think it could hit a little harder, but that's my hip hop mind. The way that I would mix it might not necessarily work for this particular genre. But I think that low end could really like fucking knock. Like there's room to like break shit. Like that's how I feel. Bang, 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 bang. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. If it's good, we gotta keep it pushing. If it's not that great, we can have some fun talking about it, kind of stuff, or at least y'all reacting to my reactions to things. I'm very curious as to what the holy fuck is going to be with this one, because why is this big ass gap here? Why is there another random gap here? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Let's just go. I agree with you, Shanessa. I like the drop. What the hell? Why? I feel like this was recorded through a fucking flip phone. Oh, what the fuck? Wow, it's really actually silent? Oh, hell no. We gotta go back to the basics. You gotta go back to the basics. You gotta listen to your shit. Like that's insane. I thought like maybe, cause sometimes like people do things intentionally in the mix to mess with the waveform. And I thought maybe comparatively there's an element that's really quiet compared to the other parts, but no, it actually goes dead fucking silent. How? What? This has to be a technical mistake. No fucking way. It didn't even break out on beat. Because some people do that. There's another one coming up. Listen. No. Go back to the basics. Go back to the basics. Next. That's insanity. First of all, first piece of advice, just fix the gaps. Then we'll come back and listen to it again. That's insane. Whoop, whoop, you're up next. What? Wild. Is this the track here? Or, oh no, you just attached your page? What's happening here? Where's the track? Is this it right here? Is this the track? Yes. There we go.
Alright. This is my first time putting actual lyrics on a song, so hope it goes real good. Produce tag right here, by the way. Woo woo.
Hey Extort, how are you?
Hello, name's Rule. What you probably don't know, I got some mad rap skills, bro. What? Ain't no one team member I'm not one to mess with. Cause it's my legacy that I'm producing. Really? Making silly little beats cause I get bored. Hoping I'll be as big as Dr. Dre, but I'm a good boy. Haven't grown up in the hood, but I've always heard stories. Thankful for my parents making me keep a good glory. Middle class family while others in a hurry. I'm just making cash so I can help what's at the hurry. Okay. Not a gangster rapper, but I wanna be a rapper. My people probably think I just screech into the mic.
That's how I feel too. I'm not a gangster rapper, but I wanna be a rapper. I really do.
Always had to be strong cause y'all think that I'm annoying. But feel like who I am. Get out the way. Why?
I'm doing very good, Extort. Thank you for asking.
Not a problem? Get up and lose it. No, you. You know, all you haters out there trying to bring me down because it's beautiful. This bit goes out to you.
I'll decide for this stream. I guess I'll go a little bit longer since, you know, life. But I have thoughts.
Suck a chief and succeed. I will listen to you down talk. If you're a downer, go take a shower cause I've cut expectations from me and it'll be clean.
Oh shit, the whiskey hit harder than I realized. I have thoughts. And I'm gonna give you my thoughts. You haven't been rapping for long. You have not been rapping for long. I'd say just like the other people who are producers and how I critique their sound selection, I'm gonna critique your beat selection. Doesn't line up with what you're trying to do. And you kind of still need to work on like finding your pockets with like your lyrics, right? Your cadences are a little offbeat for this particular track. Not a fan of the beat. I think you can fix the pockets of how you rap, but then again, I feel like you haven't been doing it for too long. And that can only be fixed with just like time. I would say, or at least I've had other rapper friends tell me the way that they learn how to rap is by rapping other people's songs. And that's the same way that we learn music. We copy other people to an extent. So I would say you would also need to do the same thing. Like think about the style of music that you want to make, the type of rap music that you want to make, and indulge yourself in it. Like listen to it like an hour a day or every day for the rest of God knows how long. And like just get the idea of what a cadence feels like. What does the flow feel like? What does the pacing feel like? And once you understand what it's supposed to feel like, then you'll have a better idea of how you want to write your words and how you want to arrange the syllables of your lyrics to fit the pacing and the match. And I feel like for a beat like this, not the best choice for a rapper, I would feel. But then again, I don't know if you are the rapper or if you're just a producer or if you're both, right? You have to let me know on that one. Let's see, I just started the whole music thing like a year ago, so please give me some honest criticism. Oh, absolutely. If you just started a year ago, I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do, right? It's just gonna take time. But I would say let me see, this is oh my God, over 3.5 minutes. I would say experiment with writing one hook and one verse just for now, right? Get your foot in the game as putting out as much of these like very mini small tracks. That way you're not like killing yourself trying to write a really long song while you're still working on your craft, right? It's kind of like practice songs. And then as you get used to writing a lot more, then over time you'll be able to write a lot more than just one hook and one verse for a track. But I'd say you gotta go back to the basics, boo-boo. Did you also produce this as well? Please let me know. You're both the rapper and producer. Okay, so production, sound selection, because since it's your beat, if it was a beat you found online, then I would be like, you got to go for a different beat, but it's your beat. So sound selection, you gotta music theory, get your finger drumming or your drum patterns, understand the rules of how drum patterns work for different genres. That helped me tremendously to understand that like for hip hop, you're going to put a kick on the first and then a snare on the 2 and 4, and then you leave out the third one for a basic hip hop beat. And if you want to, you can experiment on the upbeats of the 3, right? If that makes sense. And then also understanding that trap music is written in halftime, but in order to understand what halftime is, you gotta know your music theory. You gotta go back to the basics, baby. That's the same thing for everybody. You gotta go back to the basics. You gotta do the basics. While you're learning your basics, every new concept that you learn, try to apply it to a track. That's the best way to like really learn something versus just taking in information and then you thought you learned it, but you didn't really because you didn't put it in practice. You didn't apply it. So if you find out how to make a basic drum pattern from like YouTube, go make a fucking song with the shit that you just learned and make 2 of them. Get that practice in. I think that's like the best way to improve is to just put out as much shit as possible while you're learning so you can get rid of all the whack shit. That way you can get to making the good shit. That's the only way around it. You can't skip the suck phase. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I sucked for the first 5 or 6. No lie. So that's my advice to you. Take it with 2 grains of salt. I'm just some random girl on the internet. You don't have to do not a goddamn thing I say, but yeah. But thank you for submitting. I appreciate you. Deadass. Alrighty. Who's this? This one is S. Valentini. Let's kick it off. Oh, this is quiet here. Am my volume up? Oh, it was me this whole time. This sounds really sweet. It sounds like a wedding.
Brian, you are the star that lights up the night. You are the sun that brightens up my life. You're my knight in shining armor, my protector, my best supporter.
No problem. Woo woo.
You're the reason behind my smile.
This is my third year. I'm growing
You're
definitely.
The reason
You're in
why I cry.
the charm year, the third one.
When I am sad, the medicine when I feel bad. I love you from the earth to the galaxy.
This is so nice.
I am always here when you need me.
This is very nice. I feel like a touch of auto-tune, something very natural just to fix some of those notes. A little bit of mixing to get it in with the guitar, bring the guitar out a little bit more. This is so nice. This feels like one of those other tracks that, like, if mixed properly or mixed just a little bit more, easily you can throw this shit on any TV, movie, anything. The Netflix Christmas special, most definitely. Like, they finally reunited after he done made all the fucking mistakes. He done fucked it up. Like, he done fucked up Christmas dinner and all this other shit. Now he finally apologized and now he's about to propose. Tell me that don't work. Tell me that don't work. Yo, I could write a movie, bro. It's perfect. This is the part where he kneels, right? Oh, it's so I'm gonna make myself cry. Like, I love love. This is nice. But yeah, that's all I really got for this one. This one's solid. It just needs to be mixed and, I don't know, get it to the right people. I know finding the right people is really hard, trying to do this online shit and trying to get your shit placed, but it's beautiful. All right, so we have up next Scooby sent in another one, Akira, then we got Charles, then Janessa. And let me see, Extort, you said you sent something in. Let me refresh what I got here on the other screen. I see your 2 tracks. All right, bet. So let's get Scooby up here. Let's get Scooby. This one's Red Wine. Did you submit this before? Or am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of something else.
Oh my god, it's Scooby.
Why the dude gotta make all the mistakes again? Because it's my world. And I'm never wrong. It's probably the reason why I'm single. Mystic says, I'm JMA. I see you. I see you. JMA. Hard. Don't criticize my Netflix world. This is the part my wife tears up. Scooby, I like this. Repetitive. I think it's repetitive with the bass. Hold on, where's my shit at? Let me see. Yeah, that bass line is... You can drop it out, unless you drop it out somewhere over here. And I didn't wait long enough. Nah, it's still there. Scooby, I think you have a really great foundation happening here. I think it just needs a little bit more fine-tuning, a little bit more polishing, arrangement, sound selection on the drums, and drum programming a little bit too. It's very like da 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 da. I need add a little bit more swing to your beats. That's how you get that, like, how do I say this without how do I say this properly? That's how you get the blackness into like certain tracks. We want to add that a little bit of swing. Swing equals swag when we're producing. Like there are times to be exactly on the grid. I think with hi-hats, you have a little bit more leeway to be exactly on the grid. But even then, it's a little bit of swing. Right, it's a little too on the grid. A little bit more swing in that. And then switch up with arrangement of the bass. Drop that out a little bit every once in a while. Like I liked it in the beginning as the intro, but then it never left me. It never left me. Like some of my relationships. They do leave me. It's terrible. Akira. What's going on here, Akira? Akira with the hardcoreness. Take care, I would add some more percussion when those other instruments come in. Agreed. Who was the person with the pretty song? I got you in 2 seconds. It was S. Valentini. I'll put the link in the chat. Actually, I can't. Forget it's not the same computer. Hold on. Put the track in the chat for you guys. Well, who asked me for it? Was it Janessa? Janessa, yeah, I put the link in there for you. I have thoughts. Akira has such a very specific style of music. It's like alternative grunge hip hop. It's like even without lyrics, there's a message type of shit. Like that's how I feel. Like there's a message in that bitch, even if there are no words. Like you better figure out what that message is. And the visuals are always like so intriguing. I just feel like you're trying to disrupt government. Right? That's how I feel. I feel like you're really trying to be like, get the attention of government officials. And if they don't listen to your demands, the world could be at risk. That's the energy I'm getting. That's the energy I'm getting. Is that the energy you intend? Let me subscribe. You're welcome. Akira, you definitely have a sound. That is for fucking sure. How do you guys feel about that? I feel like your tracks make me want to be angry and just angry, not necessarily break things. I feel like I want to break things, but I know better than to break things because then it will make my situation worse. But I know I'm angry. Like that's how your tracks make me feel. Dead ass. Like I'm just upset. You know, it's kind of like when you finally understand how the world works and it's actually low-key, high-key, mad depressing, and you realize why ignorance is bliss. Yeah, it's a lot to unpack here with Akira's tracks. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see. It reminds me of the Batman Arkham games. Oh. Ooh, that's another route to take. Scoring for video games. Akira, you have a very specific sound. So, I don't know. That could be a route as well to take. Because it's kind of not like traditional commercial shit in which, I could say, this is what I think you should do, right? So, it's definitely outside of that realm, but it has a place. And the fact that it's being compared to, a video game music, I mean, there's just so much money in video games, whatever the hell you can do within that. It's $1 billion industry. So hell yeah. Alrighty. Charles. Oh shit. Huh. Halloween! Halloween! Don't mind me. It's definitely give me X-Files meets Trap. See, I get that energy out in the music. I believe you. You are upset at the world. That's how I feel. Oh, that's creepy. Was this for a Halloween party? Is this like music for photos from an event? I say we're a minute in and that main melody is still here. I think a little bit more variety in the melody. This is creepy, this part right here. I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't like that. Wow, that's creepy as fuck, my G. Hey, yo. What the fuck was that? Charles, you do the visuals for this? That was creepy. I like it because it was creepy. I'm assuming this was music for an event, right? Oh, Halloween home video. Okay. Sheesh. Holy crap. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that was hella creepy, that one part. Sheesh. I think we could have a little bit more variety in that main melody. Because you're showcasing so many pictures, and it's 2.5 minutes, you want to think of it like you are producing an actual song because you have so many pictures that have to take up a certain amount of time. So you do want those transitions in there to just kind of bring some amount of like variety to last through that. But I like the editing of the graphics in between the photos. Sheesh. Especially that one shit that was just like, shh. I'm like, get the fuck off my screen. It's creepy. Let's see, Cabello. I think that's how you say your name. What's up? Welcome to chat. I think this is the first time I'm seeing your name here. You said a South African upcoming artist. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you. Just hitting all around the world on this stream. Do we got some UK people in here? It's kind of late over there. What time is it over there? It's like 10:30. 10:32 in what? UK, Berlin, around that area. I have the different time zones on my watch because I don't know, because I think it's relevant. Nice. Let's see. Clean, choppy, bassy. I dig it. From Akira goes, baby. Gold Squad. All right, Janessa, you're up next. Running a little bit longer than usual today. I figure actually after this stream, I have to literally like take this entire desk like apart because I am moving. It's a very stressful week. 2 shows to prepare for plus a move. Like my wallet is stretched thin and it's like what? Weeks before Christmas? These Black Friday deals are not black enough. My motherfucking opinion. Like people are offering like 25% off and it's just like, this is technically its normal price before inflation. So I feel like Black Friday is just like minus the tax of being human on this earth and wanting to get things. But yeah, Janessa, you're next. Let's make sure the volumes are up and we're gonna take a listen. Kind of nervous here, Janessa. I ain't gonna hold you. It's waveform, it's type high. I'm a little nervous. Let's see what we got. Oh, my bad. I do that shit all the time. Alright, it's not that bad. I was scared. It's still a little too loud, so I just have to adjust the audio. switch. Huh. Let's keep listening. Janessa, are those your vocals in there? Please let me know. Thoughts. I do have thoughts. I would say there's a lot happening. I think you could benefit from, because there's a lot happening, have things drop in and out. You can still keep all the parts, but have it drop in and out. And because you're constantly dropping things in and out, it naturally creates interest for somebody to want to sit and listen through it all, because it's changing, right? And I would say also for those switches, we gotta work on the transitions between those different parts. There's different ways to do transitions. You can do like risers and stuff like that. Another easy way to do a transition is like dropping a lot of instruments off at like the last measure of a bar and then bringing them right back in. But then that kind of helps you bridge into the next section. It's giving me sci-fi sequence. Yeah, like I'm on a mission. We have to save the galaxy. These aliens are here to attack, and we have to save what's left of humanity because we destroyed our own planet. So, yeah. I like this last section. I feel like there's a build-up happening. Yeah, transitions to go into that last part again. Cause like, not for nothing, I'm not gonna hold you, it feels like there's a story that wants to be told, but you need like those finishing touches to really like lace it together. And as far as like the vocals go, I can't really tell what they're saying. But if the goal is for the vocals to not, like if the words of the vocals are not meant to be heard, and it's supposed to be like kind of like an accent, you should experiment with pushing the vocals into a reverb, right? Because it feels very galactic. Oh, the name of the song is Trap. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. Intergalactic. All right, bet. Ha! See what happens? I didn't even read. It was like, it feels like we're saving the galaxy. Deadass, I didn't read the fucking title. I'm sorry. Well, to be fair, because I didn't read the goddamn title, if your goal was to make it sound like some type of space voyage, you did that. So, bravo to you. Yeah, I'd say it gets busy. Mess around with arrangement, have things in and out, and then the transitions to the different sections, like work on that. And the vocals don't sound like they have intention. They're just kind of like there to be there. Or maybe you do have intention, but it's not necessarily clear what your intention is. If it's just for the sake of coloration and it's just there for whatever the fuck, try pushing it into a reverb and make it really like spacey, right? If it's not meant to be like listened to as far as like traditional lyrics. Somebody asked, am I next? Am I after Miss Yick? Miss Yick, you said you were JMA, right? We have a few tracks before you, if that was what you said before. Charles, you're up again. You sent in two. I guess you and Akira No, you and Janessa must have tried to send at the same time because this literally says Charles Janessa, Charles Janessa. So you guys are here. I will play your stuffs. Why I say it like that? Is it gonna play automatically? Really? Really? Let's turn it up. See, Janessa was definitely experimenting on this one. What is this? Not gonna hold you? Not gonna hold you. This sounds like an industry beat. I don't know. I don't know. This sounds very similar to, I forget the name of the track. It's been making its rounds on Instagram. It sounds like one of these industry beats. Oh, I don't know. This is either a compliment or a skip. I'll let her play some more. Stand like 10 tracks ahead of you, sweetheart. Sorry. Honestly, Operculum, if you hadn't skipped the line, we still wouldn't have gotten to you by now. Deadass. If you guys want to skip the line, it's a $10 super chat. Yeah. I think same thing, just arrangement. But that main melody portion, that little high per thing, synth, whatever, I don't know what instrument that would be categorized as. It's giving me kalimba vibes. But oh, it sounds like an industry. I forget the name of the song. I'm so serious. It sounds like an industry beat, like to a point where I was kind of scared to play it because I don't want to get flagged for it. It sounds very similar to what exists. And that could be taken as an insult, but honestly, I think that's also, it's a compliment. If somebody says like, yo, I'm not going to play your track because it sounds like something that is currently playing on the radio, these are good problems to have. But yeah, moving on back to Janessa. Janessa. Don't mind me. Let me just play it. Let's see. Woo woo. Have a good one. Have a great week. Thanks for stopping by.
I am the black before the diamond.
Oh.
Sunflower, go like a record going platinum.
This is a redo?
Go like a record going platinum.
Janessa, these are your vocals as well? Also, Janessa, did you produce this?
Giving the Jones from a tin man. Walk in the meadow like an Ainsley. EJ ran in J. It's easy for Anessa.
Alright, so you said yes. I'm assuming that's to the first question because I know there's like a lag by the time you see it and it comes back and you know the vibes. Redo from the first track I sent. A lot of effects on the vocals. I don't think I think it's too much effects. The beat, there's a lot happening in the beat. It's getting in the way. It's kind of like that other track we were listening to earlier where it was like really clipping and all I did was just turn down the volume and took out some tracks and like all of a sudden it's just like, oh, holy shit, this is a really good song, right? I think this is kind of similar. The beat makes me wonder what's happening with the instruments. It sounds like something's off key in the beat itself. And if it's not off key, then one of the synths is oscillating at a rate where it could sound off key. I like the vibe and the energy. There's like a bounce to it, but there's a lot of technical stuff getting in the way. It sounds very muddy, not gonna hold you, but I think that's just from too much happening all at the same time. The vocals, I mean, I could say there's too much effect, but that sound, that overprocessed sound, can also be an artistic decision. But I don't know if whether or not this was an intentional decision or just an attempt to like make it sound a certain way. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think you intended it to be that. I think you wanted it to sound a certain way, but not intentionally like warping the vocals to be like different, right? There's a point in time where you add too many effects because you're aiming for a track to sound a certain way. I think you gotta have to think about like what we're doing in the tracks, you know? I had one of the instructors at 343, Abe, he teaches like the mixing and mastering class, and he also teaches intro to like Ableton. And I think I took the intro to Ableton class, and at one point, whatever, I was just making a beat or whatever so that I could learn Ableton. And during class, he's just like, you know, so like, what are you doing with this section right here? Like, what do you want the listener to do? And I was not expecting him to even ask that, right? That tough question of like, what exactly are you intending to do? And it was just like, I'll be honest, I wasn't thinking anything at all. I just kind of did it. And he was just like, it's okay to do that every once in a while. But like, if you want to put certain things out into the world, like you might have to think a little bit more critically when it comes to your tracks and how you arrange them. So that kind of pushed me to like be a little bit more just specific with like artistic decisions within a song. But sometimes you just got to, you know, make a vibe to make a vibe. I know that's a lot to throw at you, but things to think about in the future. Who is this? Honey Doll. Honey Dollar Bell? What? Dancing in the Moonlight, yeah. This is a bop. Janessa, go back to the basics. It doesn't hurt. I'm going back to the basics too. I'm seeing Miss. Yeah. How many? Mystic, did you submit as JMA? Hey, Nefertiti, I've uploaded 2 tracks of your BandLab account so I can show you. Damn. This is nice. Could you say the same for my Is this real or not? Could you tell me honestly before I lose my modesty? Cause it's all I got. I'm just looking for some real, don't see a problem, what's the deal? We've been dancing for a while, no need to conceal, you feel. I think this track is a banger. I think the higher pitch stuff, I think that could be mixed a little differently. Mixed enough so that you can hear that it's actually the hook of the song. But I really like this. This is a vibe. It's a bop. Fucks with it. For sure. Let me see. Puka Press. Did you get my track? We got 12 minutes left in stream. If you guys want to skip the line and not wait, 10 tracks before I get to you, it's a $10 super chat. If not, you can just wait. Let me see what else we got going on. We got the giveaway going on, guys. If you haven't entered yet, please do. Please get this gear off my hand. We got 2 MIDI controllers, an interface, mic, headphones. Like, this is a free $99 giveaway. I had somebody ask me if I'm going to be charging like shipping or whatever the fuck. I don't know where they lived, but I was just like, don't even worry about that. When I say free, I mean free 99. So I'm going to throw that giveaway link in there. Let me see who's up next. Akira has another track that they submitted. And then we got Chef Za and then JMA. And technically Operculum would be after that, but Operculum skipped the line a long time ago, darling. And then we have Extort. And then I see Puka, Adas, Father Stan, Dumb Funk, okay, Puka, My Joy. That's what I have. But if we can get this in the next 11 minutes, then yeah. If not, I'm so sorry. We'll just have to do it at the next stream. You'll just have to resubmit for the next stream, which right now I'm not sure when that would be. It wouldn't be this Wednesday. It would be the next. Oh, not the internet acting weird. All I did was refresh. Dun, 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 dun. I'm such a beginner when it comes to producing now. You gotta get obsessed. My internet's being weird. Why is the internet being weird? Guys, let me know if the stream starts acting weird, okay? Because if the internet is acting here, please God, let me know if something's slowing down. Let me see, it's 11:49 p.m. in Africa now. Oh, I know, I'm trying to get to y'all. The form is not reloading. Oh, did it? The internet's being weird. Give me like 2 seconds for it to reload itself because I just needed to refresh it. All right, we look like we're good. Which one did we just play? Honey Dollar Bell. So the next one is Akira. Akira sent the Google Drive thingamajigger. Oh shit, it's a video.
But don't you know I can't be stopped, ho? I'm in the cut and I'm froze as the lights out. I don't really care, man, I light up. Put your hands up, start the fight up. Niggas is talking shit.
Wow.
Doing everything I spit is that recite what I'm doing this for days, doing it for decades, doing it for years, man. I really don't care because I still come through and I always steer in the right direction, run through sections, man. Always I am flexing, man. Hit a motherfucker every style.
This is actually quite impressive.
Yes, sir, man, I was about to say some shit, so I guess I'll stop and say pause. No flaws, man. I keep it super raw, man. Niggas
how old are y'all? I say this respectfully. Some always talk about he got kids.
I never front. Realest motherfucker that you heard, man. Kinda like a nerd, man. Really don't care cause you will get served quick. If you niggas get up in my area, I'm scarier than getting hit by a motherfucking terrier with rabies. I'm so sick, man. Get at your ladies.
That is really fucking impressive. You got the low end in there too. My man is arranging live. Oh, we got the drums. Not the bridge.
But I bring it back when we get on topic. I'm still coming through, man. Nothing but that hotness. I rock this. Just like my name was Big Jack. Somebody said something about it earlier, but I still came through the rap in me. Was feeling it. It was in my memory, but I'm still blowing up the spotlight instantly. Call me a landmine and C4 when a nigga hit that button. I'm still coming through like a left hand man. I'm rushing.
I'm very impressed.
You can see it from a distance.
Oh, who's that guy? Who's that guy in the beard? Who that?
The beat just went out, but I still come through. That's my old rap name. Yeah, whatever.
That was fire. That was dope. Not you arranging. Who's the beard? Who's that? Hold on, who that? Who's that friend? Is he age appropriate? Who's this? Who is this guy? What is it? Got the tattoos, the beard. He's looking very millennial. Kind of looking right up my alley. Is that what the house looks like in Nam? I'm going to be a fucking problem if I am the only girl in a room full of guys. I am always a fucking problem. All right, let's keep it pushing so you guys don't like kill me for I'm going to try to get to the rest of the tracks. There's a lot left. I'm not going to hold you, but I'm going to try my very, very best. Okay. Who's that in the beard? I'm not playing. Who that? His name is what? His name is... Oh, that was Nam. That's Sky Dog Pigpen. Who the Oh, you know what? This track started and the vocals are so low, I almost didn't even realize that the vocals came in.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that. I trust issues, don't trust that. Get my hands clean, I won't touch that. What about all the things that I want and all the things that I must have? Look at that, the other shit dumb fat. Wonder how this shit sound clapping. Damn, that shit could be a slut trap. And I never bring my don't touch that. That's gut feelings. Shit stuck with it. Given if it's not benefiting, you go forget it. So what's up?
Vocals are too low. There's some atonal shit happening.
If I see a smudge on the
I think the bass is out of key. Something in the beat is out of key. Vocals are too low. Sound selection. Gotta work on sound selection. Boom. We gotta keep it pushing. That's all I got for it. Those are my thoughts. Sky Dog Pigpen. What? Why would he name himself that? That's terrible. Get you some. My wife going to Nam this time. Okay. So then, if I go, I'll fucking behave. Because I remember the last time I was in a similar situation was at South by Southwest 2019. What? Apparently at one point I did not have pants on. I'm just like, yo, bro, we at the house, bro. Like, I'm supposed to just keep clothes on the whole fucking time. Like, let me fucking relax. And I have leg tattoos, so I really don't care. All right. So, JMA, I think you've been asking for this. So here it is. Giving Jaden Smith vibes. But this is a good compliment. I just need to hear it. He's a Drake lookalike. If you can see all my exes, they low-key all look like Drake to some extent. Light skin with a beard. But it's not me. Like, they come to me, all right? I just happen to accept.
Sip on foes, cause I'm feeling heavy. With big boy, bitch, you look like Greg Heffley. Call me they, them, cause I'm feeling ready, like feeling zesty, like my name is Jetski. Call me Taylor Coon, right across the street. Taylor
Extort, you're next.
Got the they, them, me. Stand with the gays. Yeah, I'm inclusive. I'm buzzing my head. My thoughts intrusive. Call me Ryan Trace on way I'm cooking. Chop suey, call me Kendall Stealth the way I open doors, gooey. Average fisherman, I'm floating to the top just like a buoy. Democratic agenda, you know that like a gooey. Did you know
is that the only qualities light skin with a beard? Over 6 feet would be preferable. Can't be 5'11" and a half, you're short. Drake is 6'1", at least. And a job. You have to have employment.
Pour some pronouns in his cup. Like, respect my pronouns like this motherfucker is the law.
Let me see. What are my thoughts? There was like this really cool vocal effect to the ad-lib a little bit earlier on that I really liked. Where was it? I think it was after the drop. That right there, whatever the hell that is, that vocoder effect is really, really nice. Like, that shit was lovely. I would say turn it down a little bit. That way it's in the background, but it stands out a little bit. That was kind of an oxymoron, like bring it down so it could stand out type shit. But mixing of the vocals.
Cause I'm feeling ready, like feeling zesty, like my name is Jetski.
I don't know who the feature is.
Right across the street.
I think the songwriting is a little rudimentary. Like the da 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 da, like on the on beat bars make it sound rudimentary. If you can find a way to pocket your verses in between like the down beats, like your up beats, and like if you can do a triplet flow, it adds a little bit more melodic interest. Moving on. Extort. Listen, I'm trying to zip through these for y'all, okay? I'd love to spend 2 minutes or more on each, but you know, I don't want you guys hating my guts. Extort, if you're still here. Nefertiti, he's a good dude. Is he single? That's the real question. different. There's a lot happening, but I see I have the option to click this open. God, I hope I'm able to. Ooh, see? This is what I want to see in these vocals. This is what I want to see. So, where is that reverb happening? Where is that happening? Lord mercy, 24%. That's a long ass. How do y'all get all of these on here? I mean, I know how you get it, but like, why? You'd be surprised how much you don't need most of these plugins if you record it a certain way. Oh.
With you in my mind, I try to hide from all these feelings.
You have a good voice.
I don't know what love is.
Where are these extra layers coming from? That tail is insane. Where is that? I would say, because I can't figure out where it's coming from, and it's still going. You can hear that reverb. I would say clip that reverb tail, because it's way too long. The extra vocal layers, turn that down. I have no idea where it's at. And also get in the habit of, I didn't mention this in anybody else's tracks, but for everybody, label your tracks. Because if you were to bounce this out in stems and you want to send it to somebody to mix, like, label it. Like, verse 1, part 1, verse 1, part 2. Like, label it. Good housekeeping. But yeah, too much effects, or at least reduce the tail of your reverb. I see you have another one, but we're going to go to Puka Praise. You have a very nice voice, but I think the effects they're getting in the way of me hearing your voice as well. So I don't know how to do any of that. Oh, you gotta go to YouTube University. BandLab has a lot of good tutorials on that stuff too, though, to be honest.
I done seen nights full of madness. I done seen some nights full of sadness. I wonder if I look just like my son. People tell me that I look just like my daddy. I done spent some nights out in the cold. Talk to myself and talk to God to clear my soul. No one around me knows exactly how I move. Friends will play fake and turn around and switch on you. I keep my business on the low like I keep secrets. Everybody wanna talk about me like I do not peep it. I mean, say what you want, I promise it won't hurt my feelings. Made a play to make a play like I'm a dealer. I promise you I'm different. Realest in the game, I don't need no competition. I've tried to play it sweet, but now my coffee tastes delicious. And my people acting bitter. They tried to lay me down before I stood. I had to sit up and I said, when it's all said and done,
I like this hook area.
Talk to. And when it's all said and done, they gon' scream my name when I walk through. When it's all said and done, who gon' really be there by your side? And when it's
I don't know where they got the beat from, but
and the coffin is gonna be your final ride. Why they all on my back?
It could be better.
Probably saying that I can't,
but I don't know
really
if they
rap
produced it or not.
Well, I'm gonna show you what I'm about to say.
But as far as like using presets, the thing about presets is like, it sounds like it's a nice fix, but if you don't actually take a preset and edit it to your voice and what you're doing with that particular track, it doesn't always work. And unfortunately, there are, YouTubers that make a living selling presets. Like, hey, if you want to sound like the baby, if you want to sound like Future, get like this vocal change, But a lot of the times what they don't explain is that you still need to tweak that shit to what you are doing, your voice, your frequency range, your recording environment, the type of mic you're using, right? It's a very easy way to make a quick buck, if I'm honest. It's a cheap way to make a quick buck.
When it's all said and done,
I really like the hook though.
Else to talk to, but when it's all said and done, they can scream my name when I walk through.
I really like the hook, and I think it's mostly because it's layered out. I think if the beat was produced out just a little bit more, it could make these vocals stand out.
When it's all said and done, you won't have nobody else to talk to. And when it's all said and done, they gon' scream my name when I walk through.
I think that sounds so nice.
When it's all said and done,
and bring it up.
Who gon' really be there by your side? And when it's all said and done, in the coffin is gonna be your final ride.
That's nice.
Probably saying that I can't.
I think the beat is kind of doing the vocals some injustice. There we go. Misjustice. The fuck is wrong with me? And we'll go back to extort real quick because you popped in 2 of them. I'm trying to get to everybody. I'm going over time. I record on my phone with my headphone mic. Well, extort, it sounds like you need to enter the giveaway so you can get some gear. Heard?
My heart is broken.
This is a disjustice. Don't play me. Sometimes I forget words. I produce all my songs I've sent in.
My mind is so fucked up.
I think this is... I like this one. This one's giving me Netflix placement vibes. I fucks with it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, so I got 2 more tracks, and then we are off stream. We got Adas, I don't know. And then Father Stan. And then those are the last 2 we're playing. I'm sorry, please don't hate me. I've been here for 3 hours already, and I haven't stood up one time. So unhealthy.
Ten dźwięk właśnie twój czas
right off the bat.
Ten dźwięk właśnie twój czas kradnie. Ten rap właśnie twój czas kradnie. Ten rap właśnie ten czas kradnie.
Szyby w dół, w górę leci bas. Radzę dobrze, zapnij pas. Wjazd nie pierwszy raz. Zaraz zapomnisz, że biegnie czas. Ciśnienie w dół, w górę leci bas. Radzę dobrze, odpal graz. Niech to buja jak wtedy pierwszy raz. Na chwilę zapomnij, że biegnie czas. Szyby w dół, w górę leci bas. Radzę dobrze, odpal graz. Niech to buja jak wtedy
Is this one track and one more after?
Znowu przez głośnik kradnę twój czas. Dobrze wiesz, to nie pierwszy raz, kiedy sprawnie trafiam do świadomości. Nie rozumiem zdziwienia, jak po trafieniu w sumie ości. Kości rzuciłem już dawno, przesądzone losy wojny. Na banderze czerwone oczy i skrzyżowane 2 jointy. Przemierzam bit jak ocean spokojny. Patrzę w przyszłość, lekko niespokojny. Od kilku nocy dziwne sny. Od kilku lat pytanie, kto jest zły, ja czy ty? Oni czy my? Odpowiedzi pochowane w nagłębi jak wrak Titanica. Zamknij oczy, skumaj, gdzie tu logika. Niecięte śpiewane refreny dla smyka. Delektuj się bitem, patrząc jak joint tu znika.
The main thought I have is cadence. Because quite frankly, it doesn't matter what language you're rapping in, it still has to fit into the pocket. It has to fit into the pocket. Because I listen to Bad Bunny. I don't know what the hell he's saying. I never know what Bad Bunny's saying. Okay, I don't speak Spanish. I barely speak Spanish. You would think after all the Dominicans I done dated, I'd pick up some Spanish by now. Not at all. But that is beside the point. You can still fit into the pocket no matter what language you're in. So that is my critique. Songwriting. Let's work on songwriting. And the last one of the evening, Father Stan. Let's get to it. I've been on this bitch for 3 hours. All right, the other track already started playing. I will bring it back to be fair. And it's not too long, it's 2 minutes. And play.
All this pressure, it's on me. I'm independent now, it's all me. Came home with a new bag and I got friends. My mama proud of me.
Catch your life now.
All this pressure, it's on me. I'm independent now, it's all me. Came home with a new bag and I got friends. My mama proud of me. And I'm making money on a daily basis, they look up to me. If you were up, you getting smoke, but you can't smoke with me. I'm a drug, shawty addicted, she pray she don't owe me.
I do all my engineering as well.
All this weight that's on my shoulders. She said
nice.
It's over, I know she's not sober. There's too much pressure on me. They just wanna take shit from me. Stop, please. It's getting hard to breathe. Won't they let me be? Let me be me.
This is solid.
I wonder if they see that. All this pressure, it's on me. I'm independent now.
This is solid.
Came home with a new bag and I got friends.
I don't think there's anything that I would particularly say. Now, considering that the website, well, the YouTube page is it's a topic page, that means this is already uploaded to streaming services. Actually, it says it right there, DistroKid. So this is already out into the world. So, I mean, I don't know. The only advice I would give is like spend a little money and some advertising dollars and get this shit in front of people. That's really it. When it comes to the tracks that are pretty much already there, you just have to do that. Let's see. My joy. What is 1 GBP? What does that equal? What does that equal in American dollars? I have no idea what that means. Oh, it's €1. It's a $10 super chat, my love. It's a $10 super chat. I'm sorry. But that was pretty solid. That was a really solid track. I mean, it's already out into the world, so I mean, what else could I say? I think it sounds great. I don't know who mixed it, who mastered it. I think it sounds perfectly fine for those of degular ears. There's nothing that stands out that would be like, oh my God, you need to fix this. You know, like it's not. I don't know why I go into that particular accent when I do these, but I don't think there's anything that's like so jarring that like I would say do X, Y, and Z. Other than like usually like if your track is really already like solid, the only other advice left to give is like, what's the next step? Like, are we just doing this as a hobby? Do we want to make this a career? Like, and if we want to make this a career, how much are you willing to invest in yourself to get the things that you feel that you deserve in this world, right? You got to give yourself a chance. And the only way to give yourself a chance is if you invest in yourself. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let's take down this pinned message, bringing stream to an end. What do we got going on? I have to be a good influencer. We got the giveaway popping off. The link is somewhere in chat. I've been spamming it all over. The giveaway is still popping off. Get yourself some gear. If you're one of those that have to record into your phone and yada, 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 enter the giveaway. If you win some gear, then all you really have to do at that point, you're just responsible for either getting a computer, getting an iPad, get all the dongles you need to get this shit connected. There is also the Discord if you guys want to chat it up after the fact. Let's throw that in there as well. If you are in the New York tri-state area, or if you're in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, it's kind of weird sometimes. I am performing Wednesday night in Brooklyn, major stage. I'm also performing Friday night in Brooklyn as well. It's a BandLab sponsored event. If you follow me on Instagram, I do have those links in the bio. I'm always promoting shit on there. Instagram is, outside of YouTube, Instagram is my next best platform. And then there's also the Discord, in which I drop the link in for you guys. If you want to join, we'll chat it up after the fact. And I'm trying to grow the Discord a little bit more, so, you know, have a little bit more interaction outside of the streams, in between streams, if I can't necessarily make it, or if I'm late, or I have a stream like this, which is kind of like off schedule. And yeah, I think the next time you guys see me on stream, I will be in a completely different apartment. I'm not sure what the background will look like at the new place. I don't know. I never really got into decorating this place too much, because I just moved here literally 11 months ago. So in literally less than a year, I will have moved twice. So next stream, I'm going to be in a completely different space. Hopefully I can stick to the schedule. Let me pull up a calendar for you guys. Put up the background music. All right, so today's the 27th. I'm performing on the 30th and December 2nd. So the next stream should be December 7th on a Wednesday. But I should be set up by then. I should be set up, right? All of this taken down, brought back up. I should be ready to go by December 7th. But if by the Sunday or the Monday before, it doesn't look like I'll be ready, I'll definitely make that announcement. And then we'll just do the following Wednesday after that. So I'll keep you guys posted. I really do appreciate you guys coming through on the stream. You can probably be doing anything else, but you're here in my little corner of the internet listening to me tell you my thoughts, you know, because I have thoughts. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Let's see. Cabello, Akira, Extort, My Joy. Who else is still in here? Janessa, I appreciate you guys for sticking out throughout the entire stream, and I will see you guys next time. And have a good week, have a good night. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate. If not, because you're in a different country, I mean, I hope you had a good week. So I will see you guys next time, and have a good one. Where's the end button? I do this every time. Oh yeah, my bad. Operculum, Akira. Why y'all gotta do that for? Y'all made me come right back on here. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I didn't forget about y'all.
Every time I try to win, you always got something you need to say to me. But every time I get the win, then you pretend like you ain't see a thing. No, I'm tired of trying to make things right. Guess I need to learn to focus and just get mine. I'm tired of trying to make you proud. Guess I'll start doing things that make me smile. I like